Good evening, everybody. This is Commander Alion. Welcome to Encounters. Welcome, everybody around the planet. Tonight is a special night by popular consensus. After the other night, we are doing another night, for those that missed it, a journey to the golden ship of light. So we're going to be conducting a real thing here. So there's a lot of things out there around the world, but what you're going to see tonight is, if you come in this TikTok, I'm really going to take you off planet. And when I say that, there are very few, if any, people other than, I've been given this ability a number of years ago, before I even got on TikTok, in my workshops. I will take you out of your body into a Merkaba state tonight, and we will take you to the golden ship of light. Welcome, everybody. Last night I was a little bit tired, so I only did a 1 hour broadcast. I got on at midnight, and things were kind of like just really a little bit tired. But tonight I am amped up here. I did, some meditation earlier. I got to realign energies, and this is the real deal. Jersey for Life, good to see you. Hetty, good to see you. Blessings, all the people coming in here. So tonight, if you're not here, you're going to miss out on something very, very important. And what I'm going to be doing is, when I guide you here, I'll bring the music up just a little bit. Let's see here. I just bring the music up. Thank you, user 869. So I don't care. We'll just bring it down a little bit here. So for me, I try to speak cosmic truth. I don't try to do any hanky-panky, whether it's on Facebook or here or anywhere else or in my workshops. What I'm going to say, Infinity, if you come in here, invite people to the workshop. This is going to be a live international workshop event tonight. So this is not my normal encounters. I'm going to bring you into another thing that I know. I'm going to bust the matrix for you. I'm sorry to hear that, Rogue. Wow, phone water damage. Sorry to hear that, brother. Sister, I mean. Sorry about that. Susan Ray, welcome. So tonight, there's a lot of people that might try to say they can do things out there in the world, and they charge $3,000, they charge whatever, $500 for a workshop. I don't do that. Now, when I do my workshops, I will have a spiritual donation of $45 on my workshops, because they run about 2 hours. I never charge. In my in-house workshops, I do have a spiritual thing. But here, because you're all over the world, what I want to do is unconditionally help you understand how to go to where this is. I'm going to take everybody here, thank you, Marinette, to the golden ship of light tonight. We're a little bit early, so we're going to wait till enough people get in here. If we get a couple hundred people in here, we're going to try to make sure everybody's on the same frequency. Herbalist, good to see you. Please do invite other people you wish to invite. Yvette, good to have you with us. We're going to be very focused. And let's try not to have any chatter about other things or other people or anything. That's really, really important. Because I know on lives, I see people talking back and forth and chattering. That happens. But this is a workshop on here internationally, doing it on a broadcast, something that you can really benefit from if you are willing to focus. You're definitely on time, Amina. You're definitely on time. So we're going to give it some time. I want to make sure there's enough people in here. I like to see a couple hundred people join us here tonight. And this workshop is open to everybody on Encounters. This is a journey to the golden ship of light. Kate, good to see you. Linda, Teresa, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. As you can see, I'm in a much better woken up state than I was last night, going on at midnight. And that was kind of a in and out, taken out of the body experience. But we're right here with you. Laugh T, welcome. Bonnie Ellis, everybody come. Peggy 55. Please do FYP. You can FYP and also share. We're at 128. We're going to go. We want to get higher than that. It's early yet. I haven't even started yet. It's not even 11 o'clock yet. Daniel Starr, good to see you. And I am so amped up. I had some revelations, on my being here for 3 years on TikTok. And we are going to kick some butt. One of my revelations is very, very importantly, if you ever meet somebody that says they're a light worker and they talk in ways that are not of a light worker, just disassociate from those individuals, whether it be on the street, in a bookstore, wherever it is, on here, and they have all kinds of nice looking images, but don't go by the images, go by what they say. If anybody out there in the world you meet says something that's contradictory to the beautiful image that they have behind them, wake up, discern, be aware. I'm going to be operating in my space consciousness tonight. I'll be operating my space consciousness tonight, so get ready because I'm going to kick some butt in a good way. Commander's really amped up, so watch out. Hey, Leica, good to see you. Namba, good to see you. Now, people have seen me when I get really amped up in my space consciousness. I can see everything, understand everything. Atlantean Goddess, good to see you. Blessings. So bring people in here. It's still early yet. It's only 10:58 when we're going to be on for 2 hours. And we're going to wait till we get the sufficient number of people in here to do this. And like I said, if you're in a workshop with me in a location here in the United States physically, it'd be like $45 for 2 hours, which is, relatively. I wasn't deceived. I just did a meditation, J Mark. Hey, good to see you, brother. I'm just going over my whole 3 years on TikTok, and I'm being by the command to be more conscious of individuals in general in the world, not just here. It could be on YouTube or whatever I look at. And it's a good thing to use discernment, So I'm just saying, watch out for people that tend to act like they're doing something they're not doing, whether it be on YouTube, Facebook, whatever. It never hurts to be using discernment. Oh, Leslie, thank you. I was just looking at some of my emails tonight. I didn't get to all of them, but I will get to them. I just get some of them. And as I get to them, I'll definitely respond for sure. And I appreciate that. Hey, Tara, good to see you. Hey, Lavola, good to see you. So we got time. It's early yet. We're not going to. You can email me, Lefty at cmdraleon@aol.com. That's cmdraleon at AOL.com. Rogue says, the last time you did this, my TV turned itself on. Should be interesting to see if anything happened. Rogue, I didn't even know that happened. When I did the thing for the off-planet, I turned her TV set on. I appreciate that. Bozella, good to see you. Atlantean Goddess, thank you for the FYP, everybody. FYP, the whole thing. And again, if you have 10 or 15 good people that are really, truly of the light, or people that are really open to this, I will take them all off planet. I know it's a big statement to make here, but I am the real deal, and I will take them off planet. Every single individual, if you focus with me and follow the breathing exercises when we start, and you follow the words that I'm guiding you to do, I will take you all off planet. Right here on TikTok. You will go off planet. Okay? Poppy, welcome. Kate, thank you for the share. Callie with 716, welcome. Hey, Karen, good to have you with us. And we're totally going to wait. We're going to fill the whole international room up here on the show. And this is, again, the reason why I call the journey to the golden ship of light. I am going to take you there. Your body's going to physically stay where it is, whether it's in a living room, in a condo, wherever you are. Your body will be completely fine. I'm going to take you, your consciousness, into a Merkaba state tonight. I'm going to take all of you out to this golden ship of light. All right? And I mean it. I'm not going to do any crystal balls. You're not going to see me flipping cards in the air or pendulums and saying, now follow the pendulum when we get there. No, I don't do that. Hey, Jojo, good to see you. You want some real stuff? Come in here. You want some hocus pocus? You can find that anywhere on the internet. Hey, OG. Good evening, OG. Scrubs, good to have you with us. Acid TV, good evening. Get Snuggly, yep. get a snuggly place, whether it's in the couch or whatever it is. If we can get, I can handle easily 600 people in here, no problem taking everybody off. If there's 500, 600 people in here, I will take every single person. If you focus, I will take you out off planet tonight. How many people want to go off planet tonight and go to the golden ship of light? It's a real ship. It does exist. And I'm going to take you there. I will. The command wants me to make sure there's a couple hundred people in here tonight. I'm going to do it. My mission work is expanded to the point now where I feel confident and feel that it's important to take you off planet. Birds in flight, good to see you. But we're going to wait till we get the specific. Hey, I can't speak English anymore. Salty dog, ready? Now all you're doing is you're going to get yourself comfortable. Hey, Kit Kat. Good to see Kit Kat, one of our 5. She's going to go with us. Crystal Dreams is going to go with us. Okay? And we're going to stay very, very focused. We're not talking about anything else. So in Love and Light, don't ask me questions about other things tonight. We're going to focus on taking everybody off planet. And your questions will be there. Keep your questions. We're going to take everybody off planet tonight. Breaking cosmic news on encounters. This is the second one I'm doing. And the reason I'm doing it is because the first one, people kept a journal. I want every single person to have some sort of a blank booklet or something. And when you come back, you're going to write down everything you've experienced. And you're going to remember it. Every single thing. You definitely, okay, I understand that, Dolores. Your body will still be here. Certainly, if you want to just watch it and be conscious, that's fine, Dolores, no problem. You have a special needs child, absolutely. You need to do that, for sure. Greetings, Eliza. Let's see. Hey, Daniel Starr. Dude, good to see you. Atlantean asks, where is the golden ship of light located? It's way beyond this particular realm. It's beyond our solar system, beyond all the galaxies. What I'm going to do is take you out of this particular universe, and I'm going to take you to the ship. It's outside of the universe, this particular universe. When you get there, and I get you there, you're going to see it's going to be amazing. And if you are willing to turn your brains off, which is really important, I'm going to take every single person out there to the golden ship of light. And you're going to have the most divine experience, the most beautiful experience, the most galactic experience you've ever had. That I can promise. But we're not going to start until we get to where we need to be. The command wants to make sure that we have at least a few hundred people in here to do this. They want me to take as many people as I can possibly bring together, and I'm going to do it. See, I don't have any nervousness about taking a couple hundred people off planet. I'm excited. I'm really excited. And I hope you are too. I will guide you. I'm going to guide every single person here around the world on this thing, wherever you are in Russia, England, the United States, Canada, South America, Africa, wherever you are, Japan. All of you are going to all come together and you're going to experience this together. I guarantee you. Hey, Janar, good to see you. Eric B1118. I'm Derek. I'll be guiding everybody. So once I get this going, you won't have to do anything but have a relaxed area, whether it be in a living room, wherever you are, get into a relaxed area. And when we start this, you will know. And I will tell people what's going to happen when we start this. And I feel the energy is really intense right now. The command is with me. The energy is with me. It's very, very intense energy. Yes, you will, Crystal. Good to see everybody here. I am ready. Donna says, good. We're going to wait. We want to get a couple hundred people in here before I do this. I want to make sure everyone gets to experience this. I don't want to leave this because we're on TikTok. Anybody can come in here. So as you're coming in here and you're wondering what this live is about tonight on Encounters, I'm going to understand this. Your physical body will stay where it is. You're going to leave your body. Some people call it astral traveling. What I'm going to specifically do is take you into a Merkaba state. Does anybody know what a Merkaba is? If you don't know what a Merkaba is, please let me know. I'll explain what's going to happen. What's going to happen is going to blow your mind. A Merkaba is when you are the living ship. So when you leave your physical body on this trip, your body's going to turn into what they call a Merkaba state. You're going to turn into a living ship. Your consciousness is going to create a living ship around your physical body, the what you call the soul, the higher self. Your physical body will be breathing, your heart's going to be working, everything's going to be functioning. You're going to be leaving your body behind, and we will then take you to the golden ship of light. Then you will eventually will take you back into your body. So if you've never experienced this is not like astral traveling and seeing if you can see your body above your house or something. This is way, way different. This is taking you off planet to a very specific spaceship, as big as the planet Earth. This ship is the golden ship of light. It's real. It does exist. It's probably never been written in any books regarding this subject, and it wouldn't be, because none of the so-called experts know about it. There's only a few of us that know about it, but it's called the golden ship of light. Oh, sunshine, that's fine. Yeah, definitely. You want to be relaxed for sure. I want everybody to feel comfortable on this journey. Make sure you don't have any TVs on. Make sure you're not in a room with noise going on it, or in your kitchen when everybody's talking in the family. Get that space, that place that's going to be most quiet for you. I am so amped up here. They've been amping me up all day. They've been amping me up all day, man. I am so excited. That's probably why I was going in and out of body last night when I was doing a 1-hour show at midnight. I was going in and out, and saying projected visions. But man, tonight you're all going to be blown away by this. And it's not just me saying it. You're going to experience it firsthand. Every single person out here. I've been, in 3 years, I never did this. In all the broadcasts I've done, I never revealed this thing that I do at workshops. But you are going to all experience what I do in-house with workshops with people here in the United States, right here in this broadcast. Yes, divine light. Kevin, you won't fail. You know, there's no failing here. Don't feel like you failed. You didn't fail at all. Nobody's failed. I'm going to help you get there. Nobody here is failing anything. I want you to understand that I work in positive frequencies of energy, and I want you to feel okay. You're okay. You know, just this time you're going to be able to go, Kevin. There's no failures here. Everybody's able to do this. And if you don't succeed the first time, it's not because you failed. There's no failure. It's just a matter of focus. That's all. That's all it is. You know, we're going to go higher. The command wants me to wait. I'm going to wait till they tell me to say it's okay. We need to go higher. We need to go higher. They're telling me they want me to get to 500 people in here. It's easy for them to say that. They're on a spaceship. They're saying, Commander, 500, 500. Okay, 500. I fully am confident we'll get 500 people in here. We're at 552. You know, I'm getting telepathic communications as we're speaking. I am totally in space consciousness right now. Thank you for the share, Jenny. Danny, welcome to the show. Andy, welcome. Everyone coming in here, I don't assume you know what's going on yet, but we are taking you off planet. If you come in here, welcome. We're going to take you off planet, all of you. We're going to get near 400. We're almost near 400, 350, 349. There are people coming and going. So if you stay here, you'll learn about what we're going to do on Encounters tonight. How would you like, if you're coming in here, do you want to go off planet or do you just want to scan TikTok? I know some people are scanning TikTok. What do you want to do? Do you really want to have an experience that's out of this world, or do you want to scan TikTok? What do you want to do? Think about it. Real deal, real stuff, really happening. Wink, I'm going to show you how. Welcome, Wink. Good to see you. Sunshine says, I'm out of here. Where you going, Sunshine? Wild, good to see you, Wild, and everybody else coming in here. Palladium Rainbow, thank you for the gifts. I'm in, let's do it. Good, good. Jeff B. Coins, nice to meet you. Spiritual Abstract, Denise, good to see you. Denise, you're nervous. When we start this, we're going to start with a meditation. Nothing to be nervous about. I'm going to really make sure everyone's okay. I've been doing this for years, and I will make sure you're all comfortable, and there's nothing to be nervous about, you know? And I will certainly help people. Earphones is definitely okay. I'm wearing my earpods. Oh, yeah, Penny, sure you can. Sure you can. You're in a match. Absolutely. I'm using earpods here. I always wear my earpods. So, yes, absolutely. You might hear a little bit of meditation music in the background. Let me bring it up a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't want it to drown me out here. We're getting up to 374. On my radio show, I did it a couple of times, but I mostly have done it in in-house workshops here in Connecticut. People have come from all over the place for the workshops, and people kept journals. So I'm doing the same thing visually on here on TikTok. This is my second one I'm doing. We did it a few nights ago, and the people that did it had real experiences. Yamster, I'm scared too. Yamster, don't be scared. And again, understand, we love all of you. We're not going to take you to a place where it's unsafe. I'm going to take you directly to the golden ship of light. And when you travel, you'll be in a Merkaba state. Yeah. So Sunshine, we're going to be going to the golden ship of light. I'm using this as like an image, but really the golden ship of light is like a round spaceship. It's as big as the planet Earth. Now, if you've never seen a spaceship as big as our Earth, this particular ship is as big as the planet Earth, everybody. Understand what I'm telling you. I'm sharing information with you here. This ship is a huge ship. It's a living ship. A living ship. Does anybody know what a living ship is? Just for curiosity's sake. Let me bring this down a little bit. Oh, okay. That was not what I wanted to do. Does anybody know what a living ship is? Let me bring that down just a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Okay, GR, good. A living ship is consciousness. So the space beings, the galactic beings of light, the Christ conscious beings create a living ship. And a living ship, by their collective thoughts, is a actual ship. And they can make it any size they want. This particular ship is important because it's the golden ship of light. Who do you think comes on this ship? Where do you think the galactic meetings are held? Hey, Johnny, where do you think the galactic meetings are held? Just anybody? Any guess? This is going to be nice. Yes, good souls. That's a good way of putting it, Climber. Climber, welcome. Hey, Wink. Nope. The space people and the dignitaries that are on the ship are the main people from all the different galactic levels of light. They all come to this ship. You know who else comes to that ship? He goes to other ships. Who do you think else goes to that ship? We're almost there. We need another 100. Almost near. Need another 100 people. Once we get to 500, we'll start. Crystal Dreams, you are absolutely correct. A few of you are. Yes. Jesus, who's a space being, when you go there, you're going to see some stuff. You're going to see something, and you're going to see something that's going to blow your minds away. The big J up. Brent Chowder, not too far off, not too far off, Brent. Very good, very good. But you're all going to experience something very beautiful. I want everybody, by doing this, I'm going to help you wake up your galactic consciousness. I'm not going to have you sit and meditate and we're going to tell you if you do this and do that, you're going to get there. I'm going to take you there. Wouldn't you rather be taken there than being told how to get there? Wouldn't you rather experience these people than have somebody say in a workshop, Oh yeah, we'll get you there with 10 workshops. We're going to get you there. But if I can take you there and you can go there and experience it and come back and remember it, then you'll be completely activated. So this is an activation show tonight. We're going to activate you by going on this trip. You're all going to experience something. The only people that won't experience anything is those that are still thinking too much about it or chitter-chattering, with other people in a room or something. Of course you won't experience it. But if you're willing to let go of everything you believe and trust in this, it's not so much trusting me. Yeah, it's great if you do, but trust in yourself. You're going to have the most divine, beautiful experience tonight, everybody, that you've ever had. Okay, I guarantee it. I promise it. We're almost at 500. Nope, not Heaven's Gate. They didn't go anywhere. What they did is took, the guy was basically kind of out of his whatever. And what he did is they packed their suitcases. They did something really ridiculous and they took poison or something or whatever. No, this is definitely completely unrelated. We're going to take you physically, naturally through meditation into the Merkaba state. Aloha, do you know what the Merkaba state is? 22LL? And this is all way different. This is about coming back physically into your body and being activated. You're not packing any suitcases. You're not doing what they did. Completely unrelated. Yes, higher Christ consciousness. Absolutely correct. We're at 406, 402. Can we get up to 500? Can we get more people in here? Once we hit a little bit over 500, we're going to start. I'm going to explain to you, and we're going to proceed to do this. Now this person needs to go. This Joseph person, we're going to knock them out. Not of the love and light. You're gone. See, because I moderate the show, I've been doing this for a lot of years, so, a couple of years. We're at 413, 416. Yeah, now Bonnie, we got rid of him. The commanders, I'm running the operation here. I got my moderators, but I'm real quick to touch you. I'll be here bilocating, so I'm going to watch the screen. I'm really going to make sure that you have the enjoyable journey. I'll bilocate back and forth when I close my eyes. And we're at 419. Welcome all the new people coming in here that heard about this. I'm glad you're here. Once you see this, we'll do this probably, I'll try to do this like once a month. I think I'm going to do this once a month. I've been guided by the command to do this probably once a month, they're telling me. I can help by visualizing. And visualization is so important. Thank you all for all the gifts. Just Rich, you're welcome to join us. We're going to be doing a guided journey to the golden ship of light. Just Rich. One of the requirements tonight is I want people just to stay focused. No chitter-chattering or talking to other people during the broadcast. Focus. I'm going to take you on a beautiful journey, everybody. Oh, interesting, Art Penna. Okay, yep, I'm very familiar with that. That's just south of us. Yeah, the energy is, Sarah, is very active. We're gonna not really get into questions tonight. Brent, we're gonna take people off planet. You're gonna go way beyond 5D tonight. We're gonna go way beyond 5D tonight. Where we're taking you is to the highest levels of light consciousness, to the golden ship of light. I guarantee you, people. Hey, Lupita, we're gonna take you all out there. We're at 401. I'd like to get it to 500. We'll see. They're telling me, and we're gonna be on here for 2 hours. So. We're at 409. Please invite FYP, everybody. Share FYP. I don't like this looking like a broken record. Accidentally aligned. I like that name. Let's see. Is this the first time you're doing this? This is accidentally the second time. We were so successful a few nights ago when I brought my workshop on here to do my show that we're doing it tonight again. And we're almost there. We're at 422. I just, if people come in here during the broadcast, I'll be conscious enough to go back and forth and, while you're all going off planet. So we're going to start in a few minutes here. We'll give it another 5 minutes. Another 5 minutes before we start. And the command has got me so amped up on this right now. I am absolutely, if you can feel my energies right now, I am actually my energies are so high, it's ridiculous. If they get any higher, I'm going to be flying out into space. Good. We're at 438. FYP, everybody. Hey, brother. Johnny, the third kind, is part of our group of 5 in the Ashtar Command. Hey, Johnny, good to see you, brother. We got Kit Kat in there. SD, welcome. This is Anna. Hey, this is Anna. Teresa, good. And you might be feeling, some of you might be feeling my energy through the screen here, because I am totally, they are amping me up so high here. It's crazy. Yeah, they want more people. They say they want more people to experience this because they want people to wake up. And they know that if they do this and I conduct this, it'll wake everybody's consciousness up. When they go on this trip, I guarantee you, when you come back, you're not going to be the same person. You're going to be more awakened. Your consciousness is going to be more expanded. You're going to have the ability each night to do exactly what I'm showing you. What I'm doing here is I'm going to show you how to do this. And if everybody follows this particular focus, you yourselves will be able to do this on your own, wherever you are. The goal of the command is to get you to learn how to do this so you can take that protective trip on your own to the golden ship. You know, my whole thing is to share my knowledge. I'm here to share the knowledge. I'm not here to say if you don't do it, if you're not here, you can't do it. I'm here to say you can all do it once I teach you how to do it. That's the word. I'm going to teach you how to do this tonight. Every single person. Yes, Aloha, but not yet. It's too soon. In 2026 is when contact will happen. It's this is the year when you're seeing more things, but it'll be in 2026. But Aloha, you're going to have a great time here. If you allow yourself to find a comfortable spot in your room, we're just going to do a meditation and then take you out of your body naturally into a Merkaba state. And I'll explain again. A Merkaba state is for people the state of consciousness where you create through thought a ship around your body, a protective ship of light. That's a Merkaba. A divine light, a living light. So you're going to become that light. You are that light. And we're going to show you how you can travel. There will be 2 Christed beings of light with each person in here, over 400 people. Each one will have a unseen Christ, 2 Christed beings of light that will assist you as you leave the planet from your home. I think we'll get ourselves started here. And if people do come in afterwards and they want to join, I will be here to go back and forth and conduct it. So let us get ourselves started. And if you're just coming in, I will definitely let people know. We're going to get started now. If you think there's somebody, hey Dimples, that's not here, make sure they get in now. You know, people can rush in the room now. If they're on TikTok, make sure they're aware of this right now. If they're not, make sure your friends are aware of it. Okay, so let's begin. I want everybody out there in the world to close your eyes. I'm keeping my eyes open because I'm monitoring everything here, but everything's good. Like I say, I'm at the control of the spaceship on Earth. Everyone close their eyes, please. I want you to, Wink, just get a comfortable spot. If you're on a couch, you sit somewhere where it's comfortable. Don't stand up and try to do this, but sit down and relax. It's really important that people have a relaxed location in their home or apartment or condo, cabin, or wherever you are, camper. Just relax. I'm going to help you and guide you right now. So I want everyone to clear their minds, turn TVs off, turn video games, turn everything off. Get away from all the people that are not in your house involved in this. Find a quiet space. That's real important. Okay? You can lie down. You can sit up. You do what you feel physically for your body. There's no one way. If you want to lay down, sit on a rocking chair with a cushion. You do a futon, whatever it is, you do what you need to do. I want everyone to feel comfortable. The body has to feel comfortable in order. You can turn the light off too. Yeah, if people want to turn their lights off, or you have like spacey lighting or something, whatever you have that makes you feel comfortable in your environment. Okay? But understand, once we start, you're going to leave your body. You're not going to be aware of the light in your house or the light being turned off. You're going to be going in outer space, so to speak. This will be going on for about an hour. So it's now about 11:27. We're going to be running this particular situation to about 12:30 Earth time. We'll have you back before 1 a.m. Earth time. I guarantee it. No hypnosis. I don't hypnotize. Good question. Good girl. Namaste. I like that name. There's no hypnotism here. I'm going to physically have you just turn your brains off for an hour and a little bit over an hour, and I'm going to take you and guide you off planet right now. So we'll start. We're a little under 500, but if people come in, we will definitely let them know what we're doing and how we're doing it. So I'll be bilocating. Your puppy your puppy will be fine. Your puppy's going to be okay. All your animals are protected if you have animals. I have a cat here, and she's right now laying down on a meditation pillow and sleeping. She's sleeping on a meditation pillow. So yeah, you'll be fine. Skipper, good to see you. KK, welcome. And maybe just give it a few more minutes. We're at 474. Looks like we're getting close to 500 to participate in here. This is a free workshop. I want everybody to learn this. What I'm going to teach you is real. No hocus pocus. I do these workshops in the United States. The Pluto, I like that name. I'm going to actually just get yourself relaxed. If you want to lay down, sit on a futon. If you got a pillow area that you like to sit on, whatever feels comfortable in your environment. It's really, I want you to feel very comfortable. So the most important thing is first the physical comfort of your body. So I want everyone to feel physically comfortable. However you want to do that, you know your space more than I do. So I want you to all get comfortable here, okay? Lupita, we're going to show you how it works. We're going to guide you. The guiding is going to be how it works. I'm going to show you through my guidance, and you'll actually do this. So find a comfortable place, Lupita, in your environment. It could be, like I said, whatever you want to sit on, if you want to lay down, if you want to be in a yoga position, whatever it is that feels comfortable to you, you find that space and that place to do it, okay? So, okay, that's cool, Jenna. When your cat says, I have a cat, so yeah, I can relate to that. And everybody, one of the things is have a little book, an empty booklet, like a journal or a line paper. So when you come back, I want you to write down everything that you saw and experienced on the ship. Because you're all going to remember everything, I guarantee it. Then just write it down when you come back onto the planet. You're going to remember everything, okay? Let me just do this here. Okay, I think we're just about ready to start at 483, just shy of 500 people. And again, I will be bilocating back and forth in consciousness to help people that are just coming in here. Oh, good, James. You live alone. Okay, cool. Yeah, take your time. We'll give people a few minutes to get comfortable. Everybody in here, get yourself a comfortable space right now. We're going to start in just a minute or two. Jules Z, welcome. You just made it, Jules Z. Wide awake, welcome. And for people, please FYP. Do the FYP thing all over the TikTok here. FYP, please share. Sandra, good to see Sandra Ray. Good to have you. Russell, welcome. 420 Californian. Dale, thank you for the follow. Jenna X76. Sarah Ann, welcome. Joe, welcome, Joe. Cindy, all the new people coming in here. We're just about ready to start. I'm going to keep my eyes open to help people. We're at 500. Okay, we're going to start right now. We're just shy of 500. I'm not too worried about a couple of people here or there. So I want everybody to get comfortable. FYP is just basically sharing to a lot of people. It's sort of like a abbreviation to reach a lot of people. Not too much into that, but here we go. So I want everyone to close their eyes. I'm going to start to guide you and show you what to do here. And as you close your eyes, please take a deep breath about 3 or 4 times in. Just breathe in. And you're going to breathe out of your nostrils about 3 or 4 times or 5 times, depending what you need in your breathing exercises to relax. So everybody breathe in. And as you breathe in, you're going to breathe out of your nostrils. That's really important. Get your whole body and mind relaxed. Get your whole physical body relaxed. Get your brain to turn off. Turn your brain off. You don't need to use your brain on this. Turn it off. Everyone relax. And as you relax, I want you to keep your eyes closed. I want you to close your eyes. Every single person on here, you need to close your eyes. Not open your eyes. Keep them closed. As you close, I want you to breathe again in with your eyes closed. Breathe in and out of your nostrils about 3 or 4 times. For those coming in, we're guiding people on the journey to the golden ship of light. This will be a physical journey out of your body. Your bodies will all be safe, alive, and well, wherever you are. And as you breathe in and breathe out of your nostrils with your eyes closed, I want you to now envision the beauty of the universe. Envision the beauty of the universe within you. And as you participate in this journey comfortably, whether you're laying down or however you're doing this, I want you to now feel the energies of 2 Christed beings of light. 2 Christed beings of light will be next to each of you, invisibly next to each of you, almost 500 of you. You might start to feel their energy, that they're the presence of these 2 beings are with you. They're going to assist you. You're not alone. They're going to assist each and every one of you here. And as we do this, they're going to assist you to leave your physical body, which is healthy. Your bodies are all protected. Don't worry about your bodies. Don't be nervous. Your bodies will still be there. Your hearts will still be pumping, and they'll still be there when you get back. I promise you this. And as you go deeper and deeper into peaceful meditation, and the 2 Christed beings of light, one on the right, one on the left, they will guide you. And as you leave your body, your soul, what you call your higher self, will turn into a Merkaba state. As you leave and go through the roof of your house, you will look down at your body. You will see your physical body, but you are now going to go past the roof of your house into space. And as you leave this physical environment of the earth, the acceleration of your Merkaba state will form into the Merkaba ship, the ship of light. We are now guiding you beyond Earth. Things will accelerate now. And as we leave the environment of the planet Earth, we're going to pass some of the planets in the solar system that you are aware of. Your planet Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and other planets unknown to you in this particular solar system. Mike, you'll be okay. I see you, Mike. When you're ready, Mike, you can do it when you're ready. That's okay, brother. And as you now continue, those that are joining us, leaving the planet, we're now going further away from the solar system that you know of. We're now passing other solar systems and galaxies very quickly. You're being protected in your Merkaba state, unlimited consciousness, and we're going farther and farther out in this particular universe. And as we go farther out, you can see your sun is starting to become dimmer now. And as we leave farther and farther through other particular solar systems and galaxies, we're now going to go to the next level. Barbara T., we will help you if you'll let yourself just relax. We will help you, Barbara. If you can't do it tonight, we'll be doing it again. So you can just relax, watch what's happening if you don't feel like you can do it tonight. And as we go farther out and farther out, we're now going into the next universe. And we see all the galaxies that we've passed and all the solar systems. And as we now get closer, you'll start seeing a circular light, a golden light. Your bodies are on Earth. Your consciousness is accelerated so quickly that you are now traveling beyond time and space. And now as you see this circle of golden light as it gets bigger, the radiant light, the circular light, becomes more apparent to each and every one of you. And as we get closer to this vessel, you will see it is big as the planet Earth. As I stated before, for the first time, you're seeing the golden ship of light, which is a circular spaceship as big as the Earth, a living ship of light. And as we get closer to the radiant light of this particular vessel, as big as the Earth, as we get closer and closer to it, a doorway will open for each of you. A doorway, the main doorway, will appear out of nowhere. And as you now float into the entrance of the ship, you will see many, many dignitaries and space people, star people. And as I close my eyes, I see them. You will meet many, many different types of space beings of light, each of you. One of the gifts that I am going to give you tonight is the ability to meet your physical star family. All for the 500 of you or whatever that are in this journey, those that have taken a leap off planet from their bodies, you will meet your star family here. They are at the entrance of the opening, and there's a hallway in which all of you are walking into now. Some of the people have spacesuits on of different colors. Some are wearing regular clothing, and others are wearing kind of robes. And as you go in, you will know who they are. You will see them. They will come up to you, the ones that are your space family, the men and women that you are off-planet connected with, your biological space family. You will meet them for the first time. They will meet you. Some of you have siblings, sisters and brothers that are space people, because you are as well. As you walk into the ship, you'll come to the great entrance where there are many things you can do. This ship is a living ship. There are waterways on the ship, there are oceans, there are mountains, there are animals, there is marine life or sea life. There are many, many different levels. And when you are here, you'll be able to go to any part of the planet of this living ship within a nanosecond, just by your thoughts. Things operate way differently off planet than they do on Earth. And as you, and many of you are still entering the ship, we're making sure that all of you are there. Those that are not able to this night participate, please watch. Don't feel bad if you're not able to do it. There'll be another night for you to do it. This is not the end all, so please relax and enjoy. As you now get to the center beyond the hallway where you entered, there's many different areas that you're being explained about that you can go to. I want every one of you, all a couple hundred of you that are on this journey, to understand that there's no limitation as to where you can go. You can see the great hallway where the meetings are held. You'll get to see that. We want you to see that. They want you to see that. When you see this room, it is a very expansive room where all the galactic forces of light meet from all over the multiverse. This is where the main meetings are held. This is where the J guy, so to speak, and sometimes in my workshops, he will be there. And he might be there tonight, and you might experience him wearing specific clothing, so to speak, in the halls. This great hallway of gathering of the galactic forces of light. You may also go to what we call the crystallized structures. In that particular area, you will see crystals that you've never seen before. All these crystals are activated on the ship. And also you'll be able to go to what we call the Akashic Records. If you've heard of the Akashic Records, you'll be able to go to the great halls of understanding, and you'll be able to explore those areas if that's what you wish to do. For others that are more concerned with what is the environment like, you'll be able to see mammals and marine life that you've never seen before. There is a control center on the ship, and that is on the front end of this big ship. And if that's your interest, you may go to meet with some of the space people there that are in the control center. There's also a area, and we have monitoring systems on this particular planetary vessel that monitor every single particular planetary system in the multiverse. And I'm using the word multiverse. You're free to explore, they are telling me, you're free to explore everything that exists in the living ship of light, the golden ship of light, and welcome. Welcome aboard. Lupita, you'll be able to do it. Infinity, if you can do it, that's all right. I'm not expecting everyone to be able to do it. I know out of the couple of hundred, there are people doing it. So don't feel like you didn't succeed in doing anything. We'll do it again until we get everybody able to do it. The main thing is to relax and turn your brain off. Jersey for life, okay. AL, just join us. Couldn't concentrate. That's all right. You know, we'll do some meditation training one night on the show to help people. And for those that are now off planet, we're gonna, make sure that they explore everything. But those that could not do it or not able because they were thinking too much or couldn't concentrate, we'll help you with that concentration. We might have to do a training of meditation here. So those that are on the ship right now, please feel free to explore. Many of you are ready. Many of you are there. Many of you have left your bodies. And those that were not able to do that, please, please, please understand that we'll help you. If it doesn't happen for you tonight, we'll spend maybe a show where we will help you learn how to meditate and focus. And as you are now exploring this big vessel, which is as big as the planet Earth, you're seeing many things, including advanced cities within the ship itself. Understand, this ship is as big as the Earth. So they have advanced cities, people living on the living ship. And this particular ship stays where it is outside of our universe every single day and night. What we understand is time and space, beyond time and space. I just have turned up the sound. And if you're just coming in here, we're now conducting a live program with the Golden Ship of Light, conducting a trip, a journey. Many of you are already on the ship. Some of you are not, which is fine. If you're not there yet, that's absolutely beautifully fine. Don't feel sad or anything. But we're glad you're here. Hi, Paula R., and welcome people to our journey off planet to the Golden Ship of Light. If you're just getting here, please close your eyes. And if you close your eyes, those who have not yet done this yet, we are taking you off planet. And we'll get you there pretty quickly. Yeah, Jared, we're going to definitely do that. And as we keep conducting here, going back and forth, Yvette, just close your eyes. Just close your eyes right now, sister. Clear your consciousness, clear your thoughts, all your earthly thoughts. And again, for those that have not done this yet, we might just have a second wave. We'll bring up Off Planet right now. If you're just coming in here and you want to participate, beautiful. Just close your eyes and clear your thoughts. I know some people, it's hard to stop thinking. So you need to do concentration. You hear the sounds of the music behind me. Focus on the beautiful sounds of the meditation music. Whatever you've been thinking of, whatever your days was like, just let go, let go, let go. And for those coming in, we will take the second wave Off Planet right now, too, to join. And what you're going to do is breathe in and breathe out of your nostrils about 3 or 4 or 5 times for those just coming in here. This is a journey to the golden ship of light. I know there's a second wave of people coming in here, so I want to make sure everybody gets to experience this. That's why I'm being consciously here, going back and forth. And if you're just joining us, this is called the Journey to the Golden Ship of Light, which is a physical living ship as big as our planet Earth. So again, close your eyes, turn your brain off. I know it's hard to do for some folks. I completely get it. And if you do that, you'll be guided by 2 Christed beings of light that will assist you off planet out of your physical body. Your body will still be there breathing and the heart will be doing its thing, but you're going to go off planet and go to the most divine experience you've ever had. The most divine experience. Good, good, good. So as you close your eyes, as I close my eyes, just to give you an idea, keep your eyes closed, breathe in and out of your nostrils 3 or 4 times for those that are new here, and you can start journeying. Some of you will see each other when you go off planet in groups. You'll come as groups going to the golden ship of light. And for those just going now, again, you'll be leaving your body, leaving your physical environment below you, and you'll meet up in groups from all over the world in your physical Merkaba state, which is the living body of light. And as you do that, you'll accelerate very quickly past the planets in our solar system, the galaxies, for those that are new here, other solar systems, and you'll go eventually to what we call the end of this specific universe that we are in. The second wave that's going now, you're going to go out of this particular universe. The sun is no longer seen. You've passed way beyond our sun. And for new people, you're now who are joining us, relax, find a place to relax, feel comfortable. The first wave is already on the ship. They're experiencing things right now. The second wave, you're now going to the golden ship of light. And as you go there, you'll see a dim light, a golden light for those that are a second wave. And people on the ship are waiting for you, those that are willing to take a leap of faith and allow themselves to go. And if you are doing this, you're seeing the golden light. And as you get closer to that golden light, and closer, a doorway will open up automatically. And in your Merkaba state, you will land into the entrance of the ship for the second wave. And your star family will be there waiting for you. You'll see many different men and women wearing different outfits, some spacesuits, some garments, robes, some just regular, comfortable clothing. So the second wave, you should be entering the ship now. The first wave is already on the ship. And again, on the ship, as you go through the hallway, you will meet many, many, many star beings of light. And as you do this, as you come to the end of the hallway again for the second wave, you'll see that you have the ability, they're telling you where you can go, and that's pretty much everywhere. You'll see mountains, you'll see waterways, you'll see cities, you'll see animals and marine life. You'll see the great halls of learning, the Akashic records. You'll see also many other things, including areas to meditate, where people on the ship go to meditate collectively. And as you journey here, feel free, in a nanosecond, you'll be able to go anywhere you want on the ship. You'll see big crystallized structures, unlike on Earth. Enjoy your journey on the ship. And please keep a journal if you're just doing this. Keep a journal. And as you look at me, you can see that I'm very relaxed. So, for those not doing this yet, we'll teach you. I'm very relaxed. And when you get very relaxed, you're allowed to do whatever you wish to do. You see, it's all about relaxing. Being in a relaxed conscious state. That's the key. And I will stop speaking now and allow you to continue on your journey. Enjoy. So again, in order for you to do this, you need to Just clear your mind. Don't think about it. Thinking about it is what blocks you from doing it. When you don't think about it, then you're able to do it. Harry Bear says, you all got me confused. The key thing when I do these workshops is to turn your brain off and focus and let go. If you let go, you'll be able to do it. For those that are not able to do it yet, let go. Let go of all your thoughts right now in order to do this. That is the key thing. Once you do that, we can guide you. And if you listen to my words to guide you, then you can do it. But if your brain is still operating, you're not able to do it because your brain is too much active. So what you're doing is you're breathing in, you're breathing out of your nostrils 3 or 4 times. You're keeping your eyes closed. Your eyes have to be closed to do this. And do the breathing exercises 3 or 4 times. Then as you do that, you'll be able to then be guided off planet. Even if you don't do it tonight, when we do it again, you'll be guided off planet because we're in the process of people that are there and those that are wanting to do this. Really, it's so important to turn your brain off. You always have to have your eyes closed, number 1, not open, closed, and that way you can't see anything around you except within. And then you have to breathe in and out of your nostrils about 3 or 4 times, maybe 5. And as you do that, then we can guide you to leave your physical body into the Merkaba state. So if you're not doing it now, we'll do it. We're going to do a 3rd event very soon. And we're going to show you again for those that weren't able to do it. We will get you there. I promise. I'm going to bring people back safe. So Faye, when we do this, when you do this eventually with us, I will bring you back and guide you back. That's what I do. So I guide people to the ship, and I will also be here guiding you all the way back to the earth. The whole time. I will be here helping everybody. I'm right here. I'm here to help everybody. Absolutely. No. Nope. We're still, the people should still be on the ship. Half Pint said nothing happened. Again, I'm going back and forth here to be conscious of everything on the live here. Oh, Cool Bear, good to have you with us, you know. Some of you are still here, but there's hundreds of other people that I know that are not here. Let's see. Yeah, so it shouldn't hurt. Yeah. So here's the thing, folks. I'm gonna, there's a lot of you trying. That's the key thing. Don't try so hard. Don't try so hard. So we're gonna take the rest of you off planet who are not there yet. Not so much. So those that are just coming in, we will take you maybe a 3rd wave. We're gonna definitely, I have a very strong joy in my heart to help everybody. So if it's not working for you, tell me what it is that you're not able to do. I will try to help you. Those that are already off planet, great. So yeah, I really want to help everybody here. I work in complete unconditional love here. I believe everybody can do this, and I don't turn anybody away. I want to make sure everyone learns how to do this. The clear thing is to shut off your brain. Stop thinking so much. Humans think too much, right? Yeah, it's meditation, but it's a galactic meditation. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. Not so, yeah, I understand. So if you're having a blockage from doing this, close your eyes. Those that are having problems here, listen to the music, calm your mind, listen to the music. You're in a safe space. You're in a safe space to go off planet with us. And I have to be here because I'm the one who has to be able to interact with you and communicate with those that are not able to do this. My concern is to make sure you're able to do this. For those that are not able to, for those that are there on the ship, beautiful. For those that are not there yet, you'll get there. I'm going to show you right now. Again, just close your eyes. I'm going to send beams of light to all of you that are having problems right now. I'm shooting energies of light into your body. We're going to clear out anything that's blocking your consciousness. Close your eyes, please. The key part is first to close your eyes. Don't have your eyes open when we're doing this. And as you have your eyes closed, for those that are we're going to work with you. I'm really going to work with you. I want you to close your eyes and stop thinking, because if you're still not able to do it, there's a blockage. It's usually the mind. Clear the mind, turn the brain off, relax. Don't be nervous. Don't let something block you. There's no need to be blocked. You can all do this. I know you can. And as you breathe in, breathe out of your nostrils. Breathe in. Breathe out of your nostrils. And as you keep breathing, breathe as much as you need to relax your body. If you're not relaxed, keep breathing in and out, in and out, in and out until you individually out there are physically relaxed. Find a place to relax. It could be your bed, a futon, a meditation pillow. Make sure your physical body is in a relaxed state. That's so important. And as you do this, again, and you let go and keep your eyes closed and breathe the exercises, you will now physically be guided by two Christed beings of light. For those that have not yet or been trying tonight or not doing it, we're going to attempt to work with you here. We don't give up on anybody here. Everyone has the capabilities. And as you do this, you will physically be taken out of your body. Your body's safe. Everything in your house is safe. It will be there when you get back. Don't worry about your TV set being gone or your car not being there. It'll all still be there. Let go. Enjoy the journey. And for those that are now going to be assisted, this time you have the ability to say, I'm going to let go and do this. It's up to you. It's always up to you. Not up to me. It's up to you whether you want to physically let yourself go. And if you do, you will now leave your body, and the Christed beings will assist you, and your light body, what we call the soul body, will become a Merkaba. The Merkaba is the living ship of divine light. And as you go into that living ship of divine light, you will now leave your physical home, whatever that is, and go into space. As you go into space, you will feel very much at peace. You're protected in a Merkaba ship. You've created a Merkaba ship around your physical field, left your body safely, and are now traveling. And again, as those new people now, again, we try to help the ones that have not left the body and are doing it now, but trying to make sure that everybody has the experience. So as you leave the body and leave the planet into the Merkaba consciousness, you're now able to, with the divine beings of light with you, be assisted to leave the planet. As you now leave the planet, you too, if you so choose, will now have, and I can't know who's doing this, but whoever is now doing this and making it happen, you're now traveling beyond Earth. You're seeing your sun. And as you leave past Mars and Jupiter and all the planets within this realm, the sun becomes dimmer. You're leaving our solar system and now going to the ship of light. Your body, your physical human body is safe. Your consciousness is now rapidly traveling at speeds way beyond Earth. and you are now leaving this particular universe. So we are rapidly bringing you to the ship quicker, and you're beyond time in space. There is now the end of the universe for you to go into what we call the golden ship. You're seeing a dim lit light, which is the golden light, the golden ship of light. And as you go there, as we get closer, for the groups that are now just going the third wave, a doorway will open, a big doorway actually, opens up, and you will also be greeted. They're ready for you. For those that are going off now, they're waiting for you. And as you go onto the ship, you will see many, many star beings of light. As you go through the hallways, you'll meet many people, including possibly your star families, your biological star families for the third wave. You're joining the first and second wave. They're already on the ship. As you go past the hallway, you'll be introduced to some of the space beings that will tell you about the ship as big as the Earth. And you are now, in a nanosecond, travel anywhere where you wish. Again, to the Akashic Records, the Great Halls of Learning. You'll be able to go to the control centers of the ship, the crystallized structures, the meditation areas, and also, not only that, you'll be able to see the great hall where the gatherings occur with all the space people of light, the different councils of light. So if you're doing this and you're physically getting there, welcome. And now we'll take a little moment to just let you be. There are now 3 waves of people that have traveled. There's still some I sense that are not there yet. That's okay. We'll get you there. If not tonight, we'll get you there on another journey for sure. We'll do a practice meditation in a future show. It's okay, I think, Elisa, it's okay. We'll probably have to do a meditation class here. We'll help you. The first one we did, a lot of people went off planet. I'm really surprised not many are still that people are still here. The ones that are not here won't say anything. You should be off planet. I'm really committed to helping everybody. If you're new here, you're going to see that I'm the most loving space person in the world, you know? So don't feel like you didn't do anything. Al, you'll be fine from Texas. It's all good. Many are still off planet. I'm going to have to guide them back in a little bit. When I guide those people back, they'll tell you their stories. So you'll get to see what those people did. Yeah, Kerry, we'll have to, we'll work with you, Kerry. I think Kerry Galloway. We'll help you out. I'll have to do possibly a meditation class on encounters here. So, hey, Buster Braggins, we actually, we work with the Ashtar Command. We have people off planet right now on a guided journey. And we teach people how to connect with the star beings, the galactic beings of light. So I'm not really in command of anything but my own cosmic spirit. So I'm not like a commander, so to speak. So welcome, Buster. So maybe not tonight, but we're going to do another. We have people right now. We're doing a guided journey, and I'm bilocating back and forth here. So I'm being very conscious of all the people in the room here. Yeah, we'll get everybody there. You're welcome, Buster. I'm really dedicated to what I do here, and I really want to help people get there. Yeah, and there'll be people, when I bring people back, you'll hear their stories. We've got 418 people here, and I'm sure half of those people went. Ah, okay, you don't sleep well, okay. Leanne, you're welcome. Yeah, you felt light and floaty. You were starting to go out of your body. That's why, Elisa. That's what it's supposed to be. When you feel light and floaty, then you're almost leaving your body. You almost did it, which is good. So you're able to do it. We just have to work with people a bit more. Daniel, you'll get there. I know you, brother. I know you can do it. We'll get you there. Yeah, that the pain that makes it kind of hard. Oh, you're going to see a lot of things, Al. There's going to be a lot of good things happening. Oh, G did it and came back. Okay. So let me get back off planet for a minute. I'm going to go back off planet and close my eyes. What we're going to do now, again, there's no time and space. So what is considered 40 minutes here could be 2 weeks in space. So the people that are on the ship could be there already for 2 weeks. But we're going to guide people back that did the journey, and you're going to hear some of their stories. I'm pretty sure of it. Give me a moment. And as I focus on those on the ship right now, the hundreds of you that did take the journey, that were able to do it, I know it's hard to leave the golden ship of light, but you're not leaving without a galactic memory. And as you are on that ship still, when you come back, your memory will be activated to a level of consciousness to do this again and again and again. And as we gather, all of you, all 3 waves that went, those that were physically able to do it and leave their body behind, you're being greeted again by your space families, by your friends from space. And as you go to the hallway, the beginning of the hallway, there are hundreds of different space beings, some of which are your cosmic family. They will embrace you and hug you and love you for who you are. You will see them again, way sooner than you know. And as you now go through the hallways back to the ending of the ship entrance, the door will open. You will go back into the Merkaba state of consciousness, the divine light that you are, that you always will be. And as you do this, you will now leave the ship. And as you float all out of the ship from the hallway, the entrance behind you will now close and no longer exist. And now you'll accelerate in the Merkaba of divine light that you are, coming back to the earth. You're now coming back into your universe. You're now going to pass many galaxies and solar systems. And as you come closer in the universe, you will eventually get to what you call your galaxy. And now, as you approach your galaxy, the acceleration is quicker. The Christed beings of light are guiding you, protecting you. They are with you in their Merkaba state. And as you get into your solar system, you will now see the outer edges of your system. as you go closer and back towards your planet Earth. And as you come closer to your planet, they will guide you gently back. And now you can see your sun as the sun gets brighter and closer. Now you go slowly past each of your planets in your solar system back to your Earth. And as we slowly begin to come back to Earth, all of you, and bring you all back to the planet who did the journey, you're slowly going to float back into wherever you are in the world, into your homes. You will physically see above you and right below you your bodies as you're looking from above, below. As you now approach your bodies, you will actually float into your bodies and your consciousness will be back in your physical body. You will now keep your eyes closed, take your time, relax, to get acclimated back into your physical human body from being in space, beyond time, in space. You will now eventually be activated, and when you are ready to open your eyes, those that did travel, let me know if you did travel. I know many of you did, and some of you were not able to do it, and we are going to help those people be able to do that in future broadcasts here. Some of you are just coming back into your bodies and stayed a little bit longer on the ship. You're being guided back. You're safe. You know you're safe. And you're being guided back into your physical Earth body as we speak. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes. Please write down, those that did successfully go through the journey, write down what you were seeing. Write down what your experiences were. Keep a journal, please. And I'm going to ask the question, how many of you did travel? The ones that were able to make it out of the body, how many of you traveled? Can I hear that? Good, good, good. A lot of people did travel. So the ones that weren't able to travel, we're going to help you. When we do this again, we're going to help you. I guarantee it. Oh, interesting, Bertha. And I want to bring some of you up that traveled. Does any of you want to come up and come on the program live? Tell us what you were seeing. Elisa, we're going to do it again. We're going to help you, sister. I'm glad you're here. We're going to help you. We'll do it again. You feel light, Judy. Okay. Unamach, Unamachek, we're going to do it again. Sunshine, we'll do it again. I know you can do it. Judy fell asleep. That can happen. Nothing wrong with that. We'll set another date up for April. In the month of April, I'm going to set another event up here. Jules Touch said, I feel nauseous. So Jules Touch, did you leave the body or were you still here? Oh, interesting, Jeremy. Oh, no problem, Ashley Edmund. We're going to do this again. Well, yeah, we're going to help you, Raindrop. We'll get you there. Leslie, that's okay. You know. So let's see here. Yeah, definitely, Karen. No problem. So the people that did go off, that said they did go off, yeah, I'm going to do a whole, I'll do like, I think I'm going to do is maybe this week I'm going to do a show, part of the show. I'm going to teach people how to meditate, how to do a cosmic meditation. I think that's a good thing. You had a healing in your chakra, Randy. Very good. So I want to bring some people up that actually physically went off. So come into the screen, request to go live. Tell us your story, the ones that were able to do it. Who out there was able to do it? I'm very interested in your stories about this. You don't even have to come on camera if you don't want to. Okay, Raindrop, we'll definitely do that. Definitely find it as a definitely positive comment. Yeah. So we'll try to do the next time is just lead with the instructions, and then the rest of the time we'll just let people focus not on the voice but on their travel. Good point, Raindrop. I appreciate that. No, no problem. I fell asleep. I saw a lot of people there, Rogue. So I think I'm gonna bring somebody up here. Rita Lynn. You don't have to come on camera or anything. If you want to just verbally talk about it, let me see who we got here. Magic. We'll bring Magic up. I'm bringing two people up. Okay. Let me turn the music down. Okay. So let's
Hello,
see. We'll
Commander.
start.
Hey,
Hey, Magic. And hey, Rita. Both of you beautiful beings of light. Welcome.
I
And
can
thank
barely hear you.
Oh, can you hear me now, both of you?
yes, I
Sort
can
of.
hear you.
Wait,
Okay. We'll
wait just a
start with.
second. Okay.
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 We'll start with
Oh,
Rita, and then
well, going up
we're gonna,
so
we're gonna
fast.
go, we're gonna go back and forth between both of you. Rita, what happened when you were in the journey?
Okay. I went up so fast. I was relaxed and I'm vibrating right now. And when I got in the ship, I saw a lot of people. I saw JC. I got to talk to him for a good while. And then I walked down the hall, saw the grow room, and then walked down to the hall and I found the med bed. And I slept right in the med bed and I stayed there for a good while until I had to go out. But I'm feeling pretty good now. So thank you for this.
Oh, good. And I know the last time that everybody went off planet, half of the group did, half the group didn't. So we're going to really make sure that we get everybody, you know, into the groove and trained to do this because it really is a real thing, but we have to really work with people, I think, on some level. Rita, thank you for sharing. I want to turn it over to Magic. Magic, hello.
Hello, Commander. Well, this was
Hi.
extraordinary. Oh my gosh. Um, the journey was incredible. The planets, just the cosmic energy. Like Rita, I felt a vibration that just it was very calming, but it was very energizing. And when I got there and I got into I guess the foyer where everyone was meeting, I was met by two people. Well, aliens that were very familiar, not sure why, but they were. And they walked with me down a corridor off the main area and opened a door, and I was on a beach. There was there was water rushing up on the shore. It was beautiful. It was serene. It was peaceful. And I laid down on the beach, and I have some medical issues that are quite serious. And it was almost immediately they were pouring, well, it was like a pouring sensation of an elixir into my body.
Hmm.
And I could see their faces were really close to me. And I just looked into their faces. And it was an incredible feeling of love. That's what they were pouring into me.
Hmm.
And it
Very beautiful.
completely, it put my entire body at ease.
Hmm.
I became very soft, very just supple, and I just felt amazing. And I
Hmm.
was there for the entire time until you called us back. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh, you're most welcome. And like I said, I'm very conscious of all the people that were in here. And I know it's different when I do it here, like versus in a room with 20 people or 30 people. But I do know that I'm also learning that not if everyone's not able to get there. I know many of you did go, and there's some that didn't go, and I'm still committed to helping those that didn't go. And we're going to get you all there. I want everybody to be able to go off planet. So I'm going to really dedicate time to teach people how to meditate. Um, and we're going to get everybody to do this because it's really like Magic said, the memories of what you experienced as she did physically on the Golden Ship and what Rita Lynn experienced. These are two people that were on the ship experiencing things. Two of hundreds of people that most likely did this, and there's another group, a smaller group that weren't able to do it. But that group should not feel sad or feel like they can't do anything. You can. There's no can'ts. We're just going to have to teach you a little bit more how to do it. You know?
Oh, it was
Gosh,
amazing.
feel
Yes.
wonderful.
Yeah. You
Thank
know?
you so
And
much.
yeah,
Yes.
I appreciate you both for sharing. And I know other people have been on the ship tonight. I want those who've been on the ship to come forward. You don't have to come on camera. You can just share your story about being on the ship, the Golden Ship of Light. Those that were able to in the first wave go off planet. Magic and Rita, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Hey, everybody.
I'll bring these beautiful people down. Some people fell asleep. Noel fell asleep and woke up hungry. But that's okay. That's okay. Thank you so much. I want to hear from other stories too. And really, the thing is, the meditation is really very important. Let's see here. I'm bringing Lavola up. Thank you. Lavola, let's see. Hey, Lavola, how are you?
Hi. I'm doing good. I got to go again, and yay! This one
Tell
was
everybody, tell
uh,
everybody how it felt. You know, for you, you went, and for the people that said they had a hard time being able to focus, how did when we did the guidance? Can you first tell people how you got into it as a person that's human like me? How did it work for you to get there? That'll probably help some people.
well for me. It I just got real comfortable. I breathed, and I used my imagination in the beginning. Just kind of relaxed into that. And I could hear you saying, where we were, and I just followed that, and then that's how it kind of popped over, you know?
Hmm.
So I believe that I used my imagination in the
Yeah.
beginning to relax into and visualize it until that kind of went away too.
Yeah.
Does that make
So
sense?
it makes sense, you know, and
Okay.
for people that went through it, you can help others just by sharing how you when we did the guided journey, how it worked that you actually went and the other person didn't. It
Yeah.
really is a beautiful way and to manifest it, Leslie. Yeah,
Yeah.
manifest it. Like just think, imagine, use your imagination, as they say, and that probably is a good way to get there. So tell us what happened when you left your physical environment and as you were going to the Golden Ship. What happened?
Well, it wasn't too different than the time before,
Hmm.
just going up, and the I didn't see exactly the same things. It was a different experience, and I found that when I did, I knew I was in the same place, but it wasn't as defined. Last time I saw more of a
Hmm.
golden city. This time wasn't as defined, but it was something there. It was golden. It was bright. I was inside, but when I went inside, I kind of got stuck right there. I For a while I was in
Hmm.
this entered a huge, I mean, like really, really huge cavern type thing.
Hmm.
And it was lots of, let's see, like lots of caves, one on top of the other, and but the middle of it was big and open and massive.
Hmm.
But the sides, and listen, it wasn't bright. It was more of a grayish darker
Hmm.
area, but
Hmm.
like as if it was a full moon, that type of light. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Hmm.
Illuminated, but not really bright. I didn't see really anything. I found myself kind of up in the corner of this room, like in my Merkaba ship. I wasn't out of
Yeah.
it, but I was kind of up
Yeah.
in there, and I stayed there. And one time, then I found myself down below the bottom of this huge cave thing, and it felt a little more damper and colder. And I was wondering, why am I in this part of the ship? I kept asking myself that.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, why am I here? And I did see little orb type lights going through the pathways and things. And I
Oh
mean,
wow.
this was huge. But I
Hmm.
went back up into the ceiling, and I could hear you, Commander, which I did last time, bringing in a second wave.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. And so my brain, it's like my brain followed your voice, and I went back to the second wave. And part of me stayed up in this Merkaba, up in the top where I was. Part of me went back with everybody and went back with the second wave and went in.
Oh,
And
interesting.
yeah, and I did that all 3 times with you.
Hmm. Oh wow. Very
I
interesting.
know. And I couldn't get out of that area that I was in.
Hmm.
Now, something happened in the second wave where I had to go to the restroom. My body did. And I actually got up, went to the restroom, but the whole time I had this circle of light around the edges. It was kind of like I was still in the Merkaba, but had to go to the restroom, and I had this little circle of light around
Hmm.
my edges, and I went and laid back down, and it just closed in, and then I was back where I was.
Oh wow.
And then
Interesting.
on the third trip up there,
Hmm.
I was not in that big room anymore. I entered a bit like a light, a really
Hmm.
lit up, lighted area. And this is what it was so bright, and it was really foggy, like lots of, um, fog so thick you can't see your hand in front of
Oh
it.
wow. Interesting.
Yeah. And at the end was a big foggy light. I could tell there was like a light. Um, Along the way, there were these men that all looked like each other, looked like old men with beards, and they had these big canes, and they kept
Hmm.
looking at me, but they were like hunched over, and they had robe type looks, and they all looked exactly alike, and they were coming in and
Interesting.
out of this fog. Yeah. And then I got to the fog part, the brig light,
Hmm.
and I went into it, and it kind of became a liquid on me. And then
Wow.
I wanted to get out of it because I felt physically like I have where I can't be in enclosed areas.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And I felt like I was just enclosing me and getting smaller and smaller. But what happened was I decided just to relax into it. And what happened was I became the light, the light. I
Yes.
became like a light being, kind of.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
It makes
Yeah.
perfect sense. Where
It
when
was a
you're beyond time, when you're beyond time, you can become that so accelerated in that consciousness. You were able to do it.
Yeah, and it was kind of a liquidy thing too.
Hmm.
Then I heard you were bringing us back, and I came, I just came back, and it was like I could see myself walking, and I saw other people around, but I had that liquid light, and
Yeah.
I was taller. I didn't have my little body that I have right now, but I
Yeah.
was
You were in your space body. That's what it
that
was.
okay, but it was taller, and it was all light.
Yeah, it is taller because in truth, we're all light. We're in a physical body here, folks, right? All of you
Yeah.
watching this, you have a physical body. Some of you are 5'5", some of you are 4'9", some of you are 6 feet tall. When you go on the ship, you are able to see your physical space body as it truly is. Um,
Well,
you manifest that true light being that you are.
yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like I
absolutely.
just went into that realm, and it was a really bright realm, and yeah, so I got back into my Merkaba looks like a round egg.
Yeah.
It's just a clear, translucent egg, and it's the same one I traveled in when I was a little kid.
Hmm.
I mean, it's the same type of thing, and we came back, and I remember this again coming back. It's always a fun trip back because you are like a travel guide. You point out the stars, and
Yeah, I do. I do
it's
point
a
out the
lot of
stars. Yeah, I do that, folks.
there's Saturn.
There's this planet. There's that galaxy.
Uh-huh.
It's like if you're going to Italy, someone has to give you a tour. My job is to give you a tour going to the Golden Ship and helping you get back.
Yeah.
And Randy's going to be our next guest. Randy went on the ship, and I'm going to bring her on too. She's on here. Randy, hello. Good evening, Randy. Good morning. But definitely, Lavala. So we've had 3 people out of hundreds of people that are coming forward with their experience, and those that again either just came in or missed it or didn't were not able to do it. I'm going to help every one of you. We're going to make that happen, and we're going to probably have to do a meditation in a 2-hour show. Maybe we'll do like a half-hour meditation just to get you to get your body and your consciousness calmed down, because part of the whole thing is to unblock your consciousness to be able to meditate is to not think so much. And thinking is something we as human beings, we do it all the time, right? We get up in the morning, we think, what are we going to have for lunch or breakfast? Where are we going to go for a trip or a vacation? What time do I have to be at work in the morning, right? But if we think beyond those things and we say, well, I can turn my brain off for about a half hour. What's it if I turn my brain off for a half hour? I can do it, right? So if I can turn your brain off for about a half hour, I can get you to meditate. And if you have a hard time meditating, that's only because you use the word, I have a hard time meditating. If you use those words are power. If you say, well, you know what? I can meditate. I think I can do this. We're going to help people do that. We're definitely going to do that. Hey, Lavola, thanks so much for sharing your experience on the Golden Ship. I appreciate
Thank you
that.
for letting me be part of it too, Commander. Thank you.
And we're going to bring Randy up and bring Lavola down. Hopefully Randy's going to come up. Randy, I hope you're there. Where's Randy? Randy's comments were beautiful. She was also, here she comes up. Hello, beautiful sister. How are you?
Hello, good. How are you?
Glad to meet you. And you participated in our second live encounters that we're doing to get people off planet and come back. We didn't leave anybody there. Tell us what happened, when you participated in the journey to the Golden Ship of Light.
Yes, so this is my first time, and I had heard a lady just before me say that, every time you were bringing a different crowd in, she'd come back, and I did the same thing. But I was able to kind of stay there, and I experienced everyone greeting me and the animals. I had cardinals, butterflies. I went to a garden. I was on a swing. Then there was a room full of crystals, and I was getting washed by a waterfall,
Oh, wow.
very gentle. And then I went to a salt room where 2 females just helped heal my chakras for me. And I kind of ended it there. And the whole time I was barefoot and in a white, beautiful gown. So it was very, very calming.
Oh, wow. And did you get to see anything like some people did meet what I call it the biological, your star family, Did you get to see anybody because you are basically, we're all from the stars. We're all basically here in human experiences, but we're not from here. So when you were there, did you have any experiences with possibly people coming up to you that are your star family, like a brother and sister in space or mother and father?
It felt like it. Obviously, they
Yeah.
didn't look like the ones here.
Yeah.
Very, very comfortable. There were a lot there, but only a few that I resonated with. Sorry. But when I was leaving, when you were bringing us back, I did end up tearing up, but we were all saying, bye. And I was hearing, we'll see you again. So it
Yeah.
was, I don't know, it was just out of this world.
Yeah. And I did this a few nights ago for the first time. I do workshops here in the United States in the warm weather. I do workshops where I take people out of their bodies physically and the bodies are fine. And I actually physically have them keep a journal when they come back. And in that particular environment, I stand up and go around each individual with a bunch of crystals. Now, I don't like, there's two specific crystals I use in that environment where I go and I do something with the crystals that is sort of more space conscious activation. And then I sit down and they open their eyes up and they each tell me their stories. Similar to what you're doing here. That's if we were in a room together as a group. And it's beautiful to hear these stories. I've never done this on my Encounters show here, but I'm really happy I'm doing this. I feel that once a month we'll do this, maybe twice or once a month to activate people. We'll have returning trips to the Golden Ship. So it's totally free. I'm not charging anything for it. I want people to really experience this. And I think, honestly, from my experiences doing this, the command wants me to activate everybody. And what better way than to take you out of your body to the Golden Ship like you were there? Your story is beautiful. I really appreciate you being here.
Yes, thank you for taking
Yeah.
me there.
And you know, Randy, I just want to mention for people that did go, if you follow the exercises of the breathing, maybe put some meditation music on low and get in a comfortable space as you did. If you keep practicing that, my goal is that you can always go on to the Golden Ship of Light and leave your body. And just remember, you will have two Christed beings of light that will be with you all the time.
Absolutely. Yes, I
Yeah.
can't wait to do it again.
Yeah. And if you're new to the show, I'm on here most nights at 11 o'clock. Saturday night, we do a thing called Ashtar Command Night. And, provided TikTok is not being taken down, which I don't think it will be, we will be on Saturday night. We're on every night, but Saturday night is our Ashtar Command Night. And hopefully myself and April will be on. April is a dear friend of mine who goes off planet up in Vermont with her space family. My space family is on the same ship, and they're watching the show right now on a monitoring screen on the ship. So I never mentioned it tonight so far, but yeah, we're all being viewed on a spaceship right now. So, Randy, thank you so
Amazing.
much for being here.
Yes, thank you.
All right, Randy, everybody give Randy a round of applause for sharing her story. We appreciate it. A beautiful soul. And who else would like to share their story? I know there were other people that went onto the ship. Who else went on the ship? This will help those that weren't able to go. Who else went on the ship tonight? Uh, Golden Crystal did, I think. Golden Crystal said me. Okay, I'll bring Golden Crystal up. I like that name, Golden Crystal. That's a great name.
Hi, can you hear
Golden
me?
Crystal. Hey, beautiful sister. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Um, I can't swear to you that I was correct in what I'm saying, but I can tell you what I did feel and see more of than it didn't feel like a ship to me. It felt like somewhere I had been before. I was
Oh,
in
wow.
like I saw like an old building, like an ancient like Greek, like with white pillars and marble floors and
Hmm.
breezeway windows, like huge breezeway windows. And I'd been there before. I had had a dream before where I actually met two young brothers, and one was like 21 and 18, and
Oh,
I did
wow.
I had woke up into this dream before, and I didn't know where I was, and they kind of smirked at me, like they knew it's like they knew the inside joke that I didn't know.
Right.
And yeah, so it was surprised me because I expected like to see a ship or something like that. But no, I was that place again, and I did see the water I seen before, and the beaches and the trees and the. But it felt very natural to me. It didn't feel foreign. It felt like I had been there
Yeah. Yeah.
before, and I saw the only thing I saw that would have been unusual as far as a being. I want to say I saw a lyran, maybe a
Yes.
lion, maybe a
Hmm.
lyran. I
A Lyran. The
um
Lyran being, the Lyrans are part of the galactic star family. Yes.
Yeah, I think I saw maybe I visualized a lyran, and I got a real quick flash of a man that I have never really experienced before. I would say he was tall, 30ish, maybe dark hair, slender, but very, very, very pale. Almost
Hmm.
I would say almost like he didn't have blood in his body. I mean, he's so very, very not like glowy white, just like his
Right.
skin tone was extremely white. I just saw him for a
Interesting.
brief second. Just a
Yeah.
brief. Matter of fact, he was the first one I saw before the other thoughts came to my, before the other visualizations came to me.
Oh, interesting.
So
You
I,
know, and that
yeah,
the manifestation of what you experienced on the ship could be very different because understand the ship is a living consciousness, so it's as big as the Earth, and a living consciousness will reflect certain things. So your experience is just as valid as all the experiences I'm hearing tonight, and they're all interesting and all different. So those pillars could be. I'm getting what you're seeing. There's a pillar. The pillars go into a great hall of learning um, where you were going right there and the decoding of what you just told me, you were in an area where give me a moment to close my eyes here. Yeah, you were going into the great halls, the Akashic records.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, you were going in there. You might, yeah, I think you were in there. Give yourself a chance to, when you meditate, focus on that area again. When we do this again, um, yeah, you went into what they call the. I should be more specific about the Akashic Records, where this Hall of Learning is. It's huge. I mean, it's really big. So you were on the outer perimeters of it. You were looking at it.
Yeah, and I got the feeling, I don't know why, but I think I even put that in your chat. I had a feeling, I said, are they Greeks?
All right.
Because I got the feeling almost of the ancient Greek people. Like I think I even got flashes of robes. I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
there's a vision that came to my mind quickly, and then it kind of went. But I questioned it because this is my first
Yeah.
time. I mean, it's
Well, you
my
know
first time with you,
with
so
me.
you
Yeah, yeah,
know.
yeah. That's cool. When you
Hmm.
were there, the robes. So let me close my eyes again, and I'll give you some information. I bilocate. I see golden white robes. Did they have anything like that they were wearing that looked like that?
I saw white. I don't remember
White?
golden. But it was quick. Like I said,
Very
it was just
quick. Yeah.
there, and then I thought Greek, and then I was just like, and then it went. But it was just a moment of almost. It was almost a
Yeah.
moment of knowing, like
Yeah.
a knowing. Yeah.
Yeah. You always have to go with your knowing. The knowing is the most important thing. So it was very quick for you, but I can see them. Some of them were wearing white, but there are others that were wearing these like golden trimmed gold, like a beautiful gold, radiant light. I call it a light for lack of a better term. Those were those space beings or those beings that are on that ship. They are actually guides in the Akashic records. They will help people that come from Earth understand different areas of the Akashic. They're like intergalactic librarians. You know, like when you go to a library and you ask the person at the desk, "Do you know where this is?" Look at it this way: that these people in the robes in the Great Hall of Learning, they're like there to help you when you come to visit. They will take you where you want to go, and you'll be able to get anything you want in terms of information the next time you do it.
So should I try to, because there were two brothers that I saw. Like one was like 18, one was 21 in a prior dream, and I had a feeling this is that I was there again. Should I try to approach them again, or should I just let myself see who comes to me?
Oh, don't try, just do it. Take the word try out of it. You can already do it. I have complete faith in you. We just met each other. You absolutely have every ability to do this.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. I really
Well, I
do.
appreciate you. I mean, I appreciate you so much. You wouldn't realize how much I appreciate you because you came forward to share your experience. And every experience that I do with people when they take them off planet, this is my second time doing this. And for me, it was a big deal for me to even do this because I only do it in my workshops in the United States in person. And I'm feeling more comfortable now to do it a second time. So we'll do this like once a month, and I will teach. And maybe I'll take a 1 hour, half hour of my show each night, or not each night, but at least one night. Maybe Monday night, I'll do is we'll do a half hour meditation before we really get into the whole disclosure UFO thing and the contacts and all that, which I usually do. We'll teach people how to meditate for a half hour, and because not everybody was able to do it, I want to really help everybody out there.
I don't think I was really did well with the Merkaba, but and I'm almost afraid to say this publicly, but I felt like Jeshua, and I saw Jeshua, saw Mary, then I saw Joseph, and I'm like, wait, was
Yeah,
that Jeshua or was that Joseph?
yeah,
But I did feel the presence, like they were like that. I didn't need to focus too much on the Merkaba. That I was just going to
yeah.
be. When you said there were two people or two beings coming,
Yes, there were one on the
that's
right
who
and
I
one on the
felt.
left. Yes, they were right and
Yeah, that
left. They are basically they're Christed beings of light. And whenever we do this, even in my workshops here in the United States, there's always two Christed beings of light that assist the person leaving the body. Their body is also protected while they're away. And then they go into a Merkaba. Merkaba state is simply when you leave your body, some people call it astral travel. So when you leave your body, the typical Earth definition is astral travel, but you're really going into a Merkaba state.
okay. Well, thank
That's
you
why
very
that's why
much.
you're able to get to the golden ship, because if you're in the Merkaba state, you'd be you have to have it's almost like a light suit over your body, over your light body,
Right.
and that takes you where you are, and then you come back.
I just think I was a little concerned that I didn't know how to do the Merkaba, but when you said two beings, I
Yeah,
almost felt like he said, "Don't worry." Like he said, "Don't worry, I've got this."
yeah, don't worry about
And
it.
so then I just relaxed. Yeah. Then I
Yeah,
just
don't
relaxed,
worry.
and that's how it went after that. Yeah.
And
Well,
there were two
thank you.
beings
And
with you.
yeah.
Yeah, you had two beings, Golden, with you. You're in the Merkaba state. That is the Merkaba state. You were actually traveling through the universe, and you did very well.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for sharing with all the people here, because that's what it's all about. I want people to hear other people's experiences, and this way the other people can say, "Well, no, I can do this." She shared her experience. Me, I bilocated because I have to watch the live here, but I can bilocate in 2 seconds on the ship. But Golden, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yes. You have a good night.
Okay, no problem. You too. And we're on here at 11 o'clock nightly, unless TikTok decides to have to be forced down by the United States or whatever. We'll be here. We'll be here. A person said to me, what if you decide that you don't want to come back? So let me bring White Orchard on. We'll bring her on. We're going to take all your questions here tonight. It's a good question if you decide you don't want to come back. White Orchard, come on up. This is Encounters, and I'm your host, Commander Alion. And this is our special night. But if she can't come up, I'll answer her question. Let's see here. If you decide you don't want to come back, that's a tough question. Because then, what about the physical body you have in your cabin out in the woods, or your house, and all the rest of your family's in the house, let's say, or you're just living by yourself. Now your physical body is protected, and you don't come back into your body. That's interesting. Kelly 17, thank you for the subscription. Let me see if I can bring those. We've had right now 4,200 people watch the show, and let's see. I think it's the most something. We'll bring the most up here. Watching Encounters. This has been a special night of me guiding people off planet. The most. How are you?
Hello, how are you, sir?
We're good. And have you been watching most of the show, or just coming in? And welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. I'm actually new. I saw your live today, and during the time you were doing the meditation, I was not able to do it because of my work, so I'm not able to focus. But I just wanted to say, I just recently got into this whole meditation thing, into spiritual awakening, I would say. But very often, very, very, very often, I
Mm-hmm.
get this out of body experience where my spirit leaves my body and I can see myself sleeping. But usually I start panicking. You
Oh, the
know,
panicking. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I start panicking because I'm thinking to myself, what's going on? Am I going to die? And during this time, I keep shouting, Jesus Christ. It's like because I don't know what's going on. So since I've been learning this spiritual awakening, I've been trying to make him to make myself more relaxed and really see what my body, what my spirit is trying to do. And I noticed one thing. Like whenever we dream, a dream is not a dream. It's actually our spirit, which we can see. Because how do we know we're dreaming? Like it's actually our spirit. And because sometimes I see myself in my dream, and I'm helping people out, or maybe somebody's trying to get into accident, and I'm there. I was able to help them, but when I wake up panicking, and I realize I have just saved someone's life in the spiritual realm, because life is very spiritual. Things happen in the spiritual realm before it comes into physical. I just want to say it's been an awesome journey to get into spiritual awakening. It's a lovely thing to do.
Mm. And I want you to know that we will be doing it. I'm glad to have you. I'm following you. I'm going to follow you as a new friend of the show. And
Thank you.
the thing I want you to know is we're on nightly. We do a spiritual show here called Encounters, Spiritual UFO Show. We don't talk about nuts and bolts here at all. I work with the Ashtar Command. I have space consciousness. I'm also a human being like anybody else. I do have a family and do regular things, but I've been activated for over 20, way when I was a kid, when I had my first encounter with space people. And so I've been activated, but as an adult, I've been completely activated, and I'm able to do these things here. And this is my second one doing. I do workshops in the United States here, which are in the warmer weather, and I take people off planet in the same way I'm doing it now, but it's a little bit different because I'm physically in the room with them. So, well, I'm physically in the room with you, but I'm just in another part of the world, So, my goal is to do these once a month now, I think, and I'm going to teach people. Maybe tomorrow night I'm going to do my first thing in the first half hour is to teach people how to calm themselves down, to not be freaked out, and to meditate, just to get them to meditate. And if that's the first thing we get them to do, that's the most liberating thing. If I can get people to meditate for 20 minutes or 30 minutes and get their mind settled, then we'll be able to get them to do this.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And thank you. We're now friends. I appreciate you. We're on. Where are you? Where are you located?
I'm actually from I'm from London, but I moved to Houston, Texas 5 years ago.
Oh, great. Welcome to being here 5 years already. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much. Take care.
All right. We're now friends. I'm going to bring him down. I appreciate his story. And Climber Poet. So I'm going to bring people up that also had problems doing this. I'm going to follow Climber Poet. Come on up here. I want to help people also that were not able to get up there to go out of their body. And I think that's important. Let's see here. I think Jamuri, I try and I go out of body every night, but my fella is constantly moving and mumbling so low. So, Jamuri, you might want to not go into the same room. Go into a different room to do this. Let them sleep, and then you just go. The alternative is, if they're sleeping, go in another room. Yeah, I'm on YouTube, Lizzie, where you can post some practice meditations. You might already have some. Lizzie, we'll bring you up here. I'm going to bring some people up here. Whoops. And let's see, Lizzie. We're going to bring Lizzie up. Lizzie Hightower.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, how are you, Lizzie?
I'm doing all right, hanging in there. It
That's
sounds like
all.
I missed an eventful live. I'm so jelly.
And you know what? And all the new people, everybody here is part of this cosmic family on Encounters. We've been doing this for 3 years. I'm on radio. I've been taking a break from the radio on NPR radio. I do a show called The Cosmic Eye, which is dedicated to my space family, the Ashtar Command. But I love doing this stuff. I do workshops in the warm weather each year in the States here, and they're called A Journey to the Golden Ship of Light. So I finally decided, and my contact off planet, the command, told me, Commander, you need to do this on your TikTok. And so I had to meditate on that. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to bust the matrix and do this and help people, because I see too much stuff that's not real out there on TikTok, and I want to, get people into that state of the 3D, getting out of the 3D consciousness, so they can feel comfortable doing this. So I know, because just shoot away some questions at me. I'll I'll try to answer them. You know.
Yeah, well, I loved. I don't know if you saw. It was Mishmish's comment when many people said they didn't want to leave, and it was so
Yeah.
simple, clear, and it was really beautiful. But it's your soul will force you to come back because your story is not complete, and I love
Yeah.
that
Yes.
because it's true. And also, who's to say that these activations and downloads and helping our brains remember what we've forgotten when we can't activate gifts or have this journey that we never would have had in this lifetime without some of these experiences.
Yeah.
And
I mean, yeah.
essentially going through little steps of ascension and becoming our higher selves and connecting with our star family. So
Yeah. And one of the things I would say, Lizzie, is that one of the key things is to get people out of their brains. And when people now, if some people have physical pain, that makes it a little bit honestly more difficult to focus on the meditation when your physical body is not, you know, that's in pain. So I completely
I
get it. Some people,
100% agree with
you know,
that.
yeah. So one of the beautiful things, and that's why I want to bring all kinds of people up here who didn't experience it, why we're on here live, is to know that if you take a deep breath, like if I close my eyes right now, just an expression of closing my eyes, and
Hmm.
I breathe in, now I just breathed out of my nostrils, but the
Hmm.
key focus is for me to get everyone to turn their eyes and close them. If people don't close their eyes, they're going to be still physically in this environment, and they're going to see the wall, they're going to see the light, they're going to see the ceiling, they're going to see the TV, whatever it is. If I get them to close the eye first, then I can get them to do the breathing and then go out of the nostrils. And they can do it 10 times if they need to until their bodies are physically relaxed. Then their consciousness, the brain has to relax. So once that's done, then we're like right here. And now we're ready to go on our journey. And then the Christ of Beings of Light are on the right and left side of me. And then they guide us as we leave our physical body, which is healthy and it's protected while we're away. We now go into the Merkaba state, which is a living light, a living consciousness. That's called the soul. We call it the soul of the higher self. They're all the same thing. But
Hmm.
once we leave the body, it's still alive. It's not a body that's unalive. It's an alive body. And now we go into that Merkaba state. Once you're off planet, you're now accelerating because you're not in time anymore. There's nothing limiting anything. So when I take people off planet, they can still accelerate to the end of the universe within a few minutes.
Yeah, no, breathing is so powerful.
Yeah.
It is really powerful. There was a technique I learned, and they actually said once you shouldn't do it many times in a row, because if you've got one of those watches that gives you your blood pressure or your pulse rate, it can actually lower your pulse and your blood pressure. And it's you breathe in for 4, you hold for a count of 6, and you breathe out for 7 to 8 seconds, and you
Yeah.
repeat that 3 times. And it's just like I really learned how powerful breathing was. And that's great when if you're having or experiencing like anxiety or anything, and just focus on just counting
Yeah.
and just breathing. So you just focus on counting. Or another great technique I learned is you count your breaths. So you breathing in and out is 1, and you go up to 10, and you want to do that you want to get 3 counts of 10 or 4 counts of 10. But if you go over 10, 11, or 12, you got to start over. So you got to do full 3 complete rounds of 1 through 10. And it's funny because it does help you focus. I'm horrible with meditation, and I've struggled with attention deficit and many and pain. So it's really
Yeah.
helped me to try to learn, because meditation isn't easy. It's hard. It's something you got to work on. And one
It
of the
really is.
things that's helped is
You're correct. Yeah.
focusing on my breath, and it is
Hmm.
so powerful. And if that's what I've got to do, or and practicing that, I think it's going to be so much easier. And I found it easier when I get in my zone, you know, to take
Yeah.
and experience some really amazing things when I'm meditation or astral travel. And
Yeah.
I'm not very good at it. Most of it's all been guided when I have experienced it. But I experience a lot of other things. My experiences have been on this plane, like in reality recently.
Hmm.
So, and it's been really interesting.
Yeah.
um, yeah.
Yeah, and like you said, you're speaking for a lot of people that have a hard time meditating. That's why I want to bring all kinds of folks up because I think we can help each other. As good as what I do in what I do and being activated to be a teacher and everything else, I also get a better understanding of individual people from their experiences. Or if they're having a hard time doing this, I want to make sure everybody is activated and can do this because I have that understanding that I can get everybody to do this. They might not all do this tonight, but I'm going to get everybody to be able to travel to the golden ship. And if you weren't able to do it, I'm gonna dedicate some time to help you do it. You know?
Now I know some. I'll talk to him. But he had an experience back in the. It was either the late '60s or late '70s. And he actually has a name for the ship. And he was actually thrown from the vehicle during the accident. And he
Yeah.
remembers the ship, this huge golden ship. He remembers it, and they actually did find, or like he's got this, this lump on his head, where if he did have, like a fractured skull, when bone regrows, you can get a lump, but he believes that it's an implant and has had
Hmm.
to undergo a couple procedures. But when they did
Hmm.
his MRIs and everything, it's like they're like, I don't, like, when did you get these injuries, everything like that. But the car was like completely destroyed, and he woke up at his friend's house who was driving, and they don't remember how they got back there. But he remembers literally, like, this is it, this is the end. Like, they were in very, very bad shape. But what's crazy is the car is there, the car's not repaired, and
Yeah.
both of them are at home. But he remembers the golden ship, he remembers the name for it. And he said that it actually was, and this isn't the first time I heard it, but that the ship is actually way, way deep underground. Which,
Underground.
so I'm sure there could be, he's like, it was like 1 or 2 miles deep, and
Hmm.
that he has to look for a key, and this key is really important.
Hmm.
And I was like, is that a spiritual key or a physical key? And he's like, no, it's like a physical key. And that the one ship that's underground needs it. I'm like, like, listening to his story, it was like really amazing. And I feel
Hmm.
special that he shared it with me. But I'm sure there
Wow.
are, more than one of these, huge ships. And I know
Hmm.
more people are experiencing seeing stuff in the sky and connecting with
Every.
those
Oh
things
yeah, in the
as
sky
well.
and also in our oceans.
Oh yeah,
You know.
absolutely, 100%. We've barely even begun to, discover what's underneath there. And now I've noticed there's all these new Fed rules in regards to exploration and
Oh yeah, yeah. You're right
interacting
about that.
with sea life. And I thought that was
Yeah.
very, very, very interesting. So there's a whole bunch of theory on the new all these new Fed rules with dolphins. Like, they will, come down on you. They're really, sometimes dolphins will follow your boats, and
Yeah.
that they're, if a Coast Guard or someone sees it or reports it and calls it like dolphin chasing, you can get ticketed, and they'll repeatedly be there. If you're a fishing vessel and there's all these dolphins around, and they
Yeah.
coin you, or which there are people that do that do chase them, but there's a difference between them kind of surrounding your boat and knowing your schedule, and throwing
Right.
fish. Like, a lot of fishermen have great experiences with
Yeah.
wildlife in the ocean. But I thought all these new rules that they're making is super interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Well, the dolphins are very highly intelligent. They also are not. Their origin is not from Earth. Their origin is from outer space. But that's a whole nother story. The dolphins.
They are
They're very,
highly
very intelligent.
intelligent, and I
Yeah.
believe there are many animals that are absolutely, or that are divinely, if you just kind of watch them or the way they interact with you. And I'm sure we've all experienced that, where the butterfly comes and it lands on you on a day that, you had a bad dream, or a bird that shows up, 3 weeks in a row after you've lost someone that you've loved, or, you find a dog that needs a home and you didn't realize how lonely you were until you took it in.
Yeah, really, really.
So,
Well, I'll tell you, Lizzie, thank you so much for
yeah,
sharing, coming up here. You're a new friend. I just followed you, and we're on here at 11 o'clock at night normally. Um, and we should be on here if TikTok doesn't go down on the 5th or 6th of April. My positive beingness of energy says that somehow TikTok will be here.
I
But we are
agree.
on 11, and my YouTube channel is here on my main bio page. Please, everybody press the follow button on my bio, and press the like button there. And also, there's a link to my YouTube channel, which is Astro Command Spaceship News. So, Lizzie, thank you for coming up here. I
Yeah,
appreciate
and the
your
only thing I was gonna
conversation.
say, don't forget to set notifications to all.
Yeah.
Because of money, like I have my notifications turned off, but when I do click, if you go up and you click, and you can actually select notifications to videos and to lives, and that will
Oh,
kind of over trump whatever notification setting that you have in your phone. That way you'll get a little, ping, so you don't miss a live.
yeah.
And if
Yeah,
you're
people do
available, you
that.
can watch it. Okay.
Because TikTok usually will send, when I'm live, they'll used to say, after about a half hour being on, they would say, we're notifying people you're live. I never see that anymore. It starts at the beginning, but through a 2 hour show, I don't even see that. Hey, Lizzie, thanks again for coming
Yeah,
up.
absolutely. Yeah, that's why setting notifications are important. And also,
Yeah.
if you have people share the live, that can help as well.
Hmm.
But yeah, it has been frustrating. I think it's a glitch when they rebooted, and hopefully they'll
Yeah.
have that worked out after the 7th.
Yeah, they got it after something. I hope they worked that out because I haven't seen that since they rebooted. So that's really important. All right.
Yes.
We're
All
going to
right.
bring
Well,
Lizzie
thank you,
down. Thank you,
everyone.
sister. Many
Bye.
blessings to
Much
you.
love.
Eh,
Light,
Much love.
hugs.
We're going to bring this other person up here, and we're going to bring Hetty up. Oh, Hetty's one of our moderators. Hetty, we're going to bring her up here. You're watching Encounters, and this is after we did the guided journey to the Golden Ship. Hetty, are you there? Uh-oh, Hetty's sleeping. Hetty? Hetty, are you here with us? Maybe she went off planet. Hetty? This is Commander Alan trying to wake you up. I think we're going to bring her down. I don't think she realizes what happened. We're going to let her sleep. That's what happens, you know. She might be still on the ship. She might be on the ship. She's probably off planet. This show is going to be on my YouTube channel between tomorrow and tomorrow night. I'll have it uploaded, and I think we're pretty close. We have like maybe 2 shows out, but I will put it on there. That can happen too when I take you off planet. You'll go into a state of where, I mean, she's definitely out there. Yeah. Uh, Al says, does this tire you a lot when you meditate? No. Al, it actually doesn't really tire you. When you come back, let's say once you do the meditation and learn how to do it, thank you, Sonja, and you go on the ship and come back from the Golden Ship of Light, you just gradually want to take your time waking up from that state. You don't want to wake up abruptly, but when you're ready to open your eyes, when you start to learn how to do this, you'll be able to open your eyes and say, "Oh wow!" And then you keep a journal. I want people, when you learn how to do this on your own, you'll keep a journal of every time you do it, of all your visual things that you experienced, the journal will help you a lot every time. Thank you, Sactress. And Sactress, we'll help you. Like I said, we're going to do probably tomorrow night, on Monday night, we'll do like a half-hour meditation. We'll get into interviews with people about their contact experiences, UFO disclosure, and all that we normally do. My YouTube channel again, and we have 153,800 likes. Thank you so much. We had 4,600 people watch the show since we came on tonight. That's fantastic. 4,600 people on TikTok were able to come in here and watch the show. That's, even though it says 318 in totality, that's how many people that have been here so far. Yep. And don't forget to go to my link. I put the link on my bio, so you can just go right to my YouTube channel and then just subscribe. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, Rita. My email is different than my handle. Okay, Lizzie, I kind of do remember you. Mama Bear. Well, just essentially, I'll give a brief explanation, but I'm going to do a meditation for maybe 20 minutes tomorrow night on encounters, just to teach people how to do the meditation. Oh, yeah, Lizzie. Yes, okay, that's right. The three beings when that happened. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Thank you so much for that, Sonia. Oh, thank you, Leslie, so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's a good, Ashley. Yeah, put your TikTok username in there too. And I'm still going over emails of people that send me video footage. I appreciate all the videos of the objects that you're videotaping. So thank you. During the meditation, your lips went numb. That's interesting. Oh, very good, Rita. Oh, interesting. Yes, I do kind of remember that. The funny thing is, when I did this tonight, I felt like there were two space people with me, even though I was physically bilocating. Golden Crystal, do you want to see the crafts? Oh, interesting, Golden Crystal. Golden Crystal, do you have video of the crafts? If you do, we'd love to see them. Some in New York City. Interesting. You know what? Why don't we save that for tomorrow night? We'd love to see them. It's now about 1:20 p.m. Well, it's not 1:20 p.m. What am I saying? I'm too spaced out. It's at 1:20 a.m. in the morning. Hey, Nate 2868. Good to see you, Nate. Blessings to you. Diane and I think it's Angel 31. We'd love to see him. I think they are like they're wisdom teachers on the ship. They have a lot of ancient knowledge. They're way older than any of the space beings. I would say you're going back a long time, Bobo. I think that they're like wisdom people of some sort. You can go back and communicate with them the next time and find out. Oh, they look like rods. Okay. Very cool. Why don't we do that, Golden, tomorrow night? When we get on at 11, after we do like a 20-minute meditation to help people, we'll go right into doing that kind of stuff, which we normally do. So, yeah, I'd love to see that. I think all of us would. The pictures, yeah. Leica says, I think I have one orb. It's red orange from the other night. Said my house was lit up outside. Interesting, Leica. Interesting. There's so many people having experiences now every single day and every night. There's somebody out there on my show that's having a visual experience with spaceships or orbs. They're all part of that whole thing, right? Amazing, amazing. You folks are amazing. And I've got to say, this, that I love everybody out here, all the new people that are new to my show. You're going to find out Encounters is a very much inclusive kind of program. We're not one of these TikTokers that want to hear ourselves speak or talk the whole time and say, wow, we have 10,000 people in here just listening to me talk. We like to have an interactive environment on our show, and I think that's really important. Jameri, I hope you do. Oh, you're in the UK. Oh, it's 6:22 a.m. Yep, that would be right. That would be right. I hope we do. I'm going to follow you. I am going to follow you. I am now following you. I am now a follower, and we are now officially following you. So there you go. All right. I want to thank everybody for being here. If everything goes to plan, next Saturday night, which is our Ashtar Command Night, for all the new people here, Lost, thank you for the heart. We have a thing called Ashtar Command Night, which is really cool. We bring everybody together and we talk about the latest stuff from off planet from our Ashtar Command family. So, for example, Mandy Graham, thanks for following me. I have to follow you, Mandy. I'm going to follow Mandy. Thank you, Mandy, for following me. We appreciate you very much, all the new people. And Karen 55. So we're on every night unless something weird happens. Sometimes I will take a night off to take a break from the show. But we've been on here for 3 years. I'm a contactee. I've been involved in the subject for a lot of years. I'm very much into the spiritual aspects of contact. I don't care too much about the nuts and bolts of a spaceship. To me, that's not the important thing. The important thing is, Bree, in Los Angeles, that'd be 11 p.m. Eastern, which is 8 o'clock in Los Angeles, 8 p.m. West Coast. And Bree, we'll follow you. I can't actually, Bree. I want to follow you, but I can't because you got your setting on private. Lisa, oh, most definitely. You too, Lisa. And I want to make sure I'm following you. Elisa, if you set your setting to public, I can follow you. If you reset your setting, I like to follow you before you leave. So it's not letting me follow you, so you do that. Other than that, we're going to be on tomorrow night at 11. And we'll see you all then. Everybody, thanks for participating. We're going to get everybody out that it didn't have a chance to get there. Here comes my cat. She just woke up. We'll get everybody there. We're going to teach you how to meditate on a cosmic level. And then as we gradually do that, you'll be able to do the next journey with us. We're going to set a journey up for April. April 11th and 12th, I will not be here. I'm going to be in upstate New York, and I'm going to be going to the TV program Alien, what's it called? Ancient Aliens. I'm going to be up in upstate New York with my cousins, and we're going to see Ancient Aliens, the live tour. And I'm going to be going there, and I've decided we're going to be on the second level of this big place. And my goal is to get their attention on the stage unless they take questions. If they don't take questions, I'm going to wave my hand until they see it on the monitoring screen or something. And then I'm going to say that something is going to be happening at the end of the year. And I'm going to ask them very loudly, do you know that there's going to be contact in 2026? So the commander is going to do this. And I've decided to do this. So if you've been following my show, I've been talking with my audience here about this the last couple of nights, and I'm gonna be actually busting the matrix at Ancient Aliens. They're not gonna expect it, and we're gonna do it. I know my cousin, she's very much in tune with this. They're gonna probably be very supportive of it. I'm not sure what's gonna happen if I do that, if I'm gonna be kicked out of the auditorium, but someone's got to do it. I'm going to do it. And there you go. I'm going to just do it. So if you hear about me on the news, yeah, I'll be doing it. I've decided to do it. I will not be drinking apple cider when I go to see Ancient Aliens to tour. and they're all going to be there. All the people that do that program, Ancient Aliens, for years. Now, these folks are into all this stuff. They should actually be happy that I'm going to say what I'm going to say. If I tell them that I'm a space being in human form, I might just do that too. I might just say, did you know that there are people from other planets here on Earth? And if I do that, I could do that too. There are space people from other planets living on Earth. Now, I am one of those space people here living on Earth. I might look not like a tall, 7, 8 feet tall space being, but I am. I could do that. I'm thinking out how I'm going to say this as I'm talking to everybody here. So you're my audience. You know, you're 300 people, and I know there's going to be way more than that in that auditorium or theater. It's going to be in Kingston, New York. They're coming up to Kingston April 11th on a Friday night. So we're leaving Friday morning. So I will not be on Friday and Saturday. Oh, next Saturday, well, maybe I won't. I will be on. I don't know yet. Anyway, if I am on, I might be on. I might be home by that point. I don't know yet. I should wear my Ashtar Command shirt if I have it. It doesn't matter. I'll figure it all out. I'm just thinking out loud here, folks. But we're going to do this thing. And I'm telling you, people that have watched my show for 3 years on here, people that have listened to my radio show, if you know my personality, I just don't care. You know, I'm here. I just don't care. I will get there, and there can be 500 people in that auditorium, and that's just exactly where I need to do it. No, it's not next Saturday. I'm sorry. It's the 11th. It's the following Friday, which is the 11th. It's going to be 2 weeks from now. I'll be on next weekend. I'll be on through next weekend. It's the following weekend. Sorry about that. It's not televised. They don't televise it. And then really, I've been to one of their things in Connecticut. They essentially promote the Ancient Aliens program with a little bit of, they kind of tease you a little bit. So I'm there to do something different. I want to bust them out of that program format, and I want to bust that matrix. They're never going to expect what I'm going to do. They're never going to expect it. We're never going to expect it. And I'm going to bring Mike up. Mike's a friend of the show. Hey, Mike. I'm like really figuring this all out. Hey, Mike, how you doing, brother?
Hey, I appreciate you. I didn't think you were gonna. You're on late.
Yeah, I am a little bit late, but I've got to get this out there. I'm definitely going to do on the 11th. I've decided. I've told my family here I'm going to do it. I told my cousin I'm going to get up and I'm going to tell people that there is going to be contact at the end of the year, and I'm going to ask the people from Ancient Aliens, can you discuss that and not just promote Ancient Aliens, which we love? Can you tell us what you know about contact coming up? And I'll tell them that I am a space being in human form, just to qualify the statement so people don't, but it's a ready-made audience because there's hundreds of people that are going to be there. So why not?
Looks like Sushi wants to come say hi to you.
Hey, Sushi.
We're doing good still in the truck. I'm doing
still in the truck?
Yeah, I'm still in the truck. It's been up and down. I had my rear heater core broke. Last week it was 20, it got to like 24 degrees.
Oh, wow.
And it wasn't necessarily me that needed the heat, but my cats. I got a 21-year-old cat.
Yeah.
And I won't lie, I was back in my like negative state. I was like, I'm done. Like I quit.
Yeah.
I went there and I said, you know what? So I put all my blankets, I put like my gallon jugs of water, built like a little thing for them to go under. And I slept in the front seat of my hoodie. And I woke up with snot just dripping.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care about me per se. And I know that's not probably the best thing to say, but my cats don't deserve what I'm going through, I feel like. You know what I mean?
No, the animals need to. I have a cat, so I have a ragdoll cat in our house.
They've always come first.
The cats always, the animals do come first. But you also have to take care of yourself too, because if you don't, then you can't take care of the cats. So it's a yin-yang kind of thing, you know what I mean?
Exactly. The next day, my buddy has a mechanic shop, and he's like, hey, Mike, can you bring it up? And I was like, I don't have any money. I can give you like $20, whatever. He fixed he fixed the coolant leak, and I had a misfire, and he rigged that up. The truck's running better than ever.
Yeah. See,
It,
the
it's just the way it works out, right?
yeah, the
So I got
universe
a
does
job now.
provide. Oh, good.
Everything's
See,
going good. But
so,
I wanted to show you because you were talking about it, and I wanted to come on here because I think I told you like the first time you let me come on as a guest. I tried to astral project after not having dreams, and I got scared when I felt the thump, like it was a thump in my chest. And
yeah,
that night I
there's
had
a
like
thump. Yeah,
sleep paralysis. Basically, I
yeah,
heard a voice laughing, and I got scared. So I got frustrated tonight. This is the second time you tried to do it, and I gave up. But I'm
yeah,
not ready, so I need to
yeah.
learn to just
And that's what I'm going to teach you and everybody else that weren't able to do it, because we had, as I brought a few people that did do it out of the hundreds that were doing it. So some of the audience didn't get to do it, but the other half did. So that's why I wanted to bring those people up to give you a little bit more confidence that there are people doing it. I will
right.
show you. And I don't want people to ever give up, because I'm one of these people that will teach you. I'll never give up on you or anybody else here. I will teach you how to do this. And when you
Absolutely.
feel the thump, like the thump, when I come into my body,
I
will feel like a thump, like I'm laying in bed. I feel like my body shakes the bed for a minute. I was out of body. I came back in the body. I've seen that happen before I wake up for the morning, like just thump right into the bed. I'm like, what the heck? I just get up and
That's
I'm right
crazy.
there. So that's a natural state of astral projecting out almost and coming back. So I'm going to teach you how to do this, and you'll be able to
Absolutely.
do it without a
No, yeah, I
question.
got full faith in it. I wanted to. So I think from the last time I talked to you, and then I tagged you in a video. I don't know if you've seen that video yet, but since that video, I actually took on my page right now. It's the first one that pops up. A craft that morphed. The first time I've
Yeah,
seen it.
yeah,
There's
they can do
no
that.
wing. There's no engine on the right side, and then
Nope.
you see a glowing light, and then it turned into a plane, and it just went about its day.
Right,
So
because
I
they
wanted to see
can morph.
if you had the time to look at that real quick or no.
Well, I'll have to do that. Like I might do. I'll do that tomorrow night, I think,
Okay.
because it is late. But I think when that. But the story is that people that are seeing these orbs morph into a jet or a plane, they're not
Yeah.
really jets or planes. They're morphing into mimicking what our
Right.
conventional craft
Exactly.
look like. And this way, if a military jet or something sees it and it morphs into something conventional, it's not going to think twice about looking at it.
Exactly.
So they have to be ultimately really advanced to be able to morph into a conventional aircraft and then morph back into a spaceship.
It just baffled me because, like I said, I think I told you I was frustrated because everybody's seeing orbs and stuff, but I was attached to them 2 stars. You
Yeah,
seen the video where it looked like a door in the sky,
yeah,
and then this is the first time I seen an actual plane, and I'm like, it doesn't look like a plane.
yeah,
And I got my camera set to take it takes like 10 pics, right away in case I
yeah,
don't catch it to record.
yeah.
And then I got it like in perfect, 3, side by sides, and it's just half the plane's missing, and people are still discrediting it. I don't put no energy
Yeah.
into it. They're not
No,
going to
you
listen.
just
It doesn't matter.
you know what? I've learned a long time ago. Just go with your knowledge of what you. If people aren't in your shoes, I just tell people, if you haven't walked in my shoes, you don't know what my experience is.
Yeah,
So you have your own shoes. They have their own shoes. Their shoes says, well, no, I didn't experience it. Your shoes say, yeah, I did experience
yeah.
it. So whether people believe it or not it doesn't matter, because you experienced it and
It's
you're
made a
sharing it
big
here on the
difference.
show.
It's
You know?
it's
Yeah.
I've held on to anger for so long, and like I've said, I just go to the store now, and I don't think I was ever like naturally mean to people per se, but I just didn't want to talk to strangers. But now it's like
Right.
they gravitate towards me,
Yeah.
and we just talk, and it's just so straight. It makes me feel good though, and I don't. It
You
doesn't
know
make
what it
sense.
is? Because you let go of the anger, your energy shifted.
Yeah,
You're not, as you watch this show, you're bringing more and more of your light. You're now seeing hundreds of
I'm
people
doing my
that
best. I really am.
you're like in a communal state with hundreds of viewers all over the world. You're not alone anymore. Now there's a place where you can speak,
Right.
and you have a host that will listen, and
Yeah.
there are hundreds of people hearing you right now. So you're in a good space, man. You're in
No,
a
I
really
appreciate
positive
it.
space.
I was surprised
Right.
to see you on, so I was like, all right, let me send a request real quick. But
Oh yeah, no,
I'll
I'm
let you.
usually on till 1. I'm gonna go to sleep now before 2, or else I can't go in my bed because I'll wake up my wife, and I don't want to do that. So there's
I
certain
appreciate you letting me
parameters.
come on for a few minutes, though. Thank you.
Most definitely, Mike. Everybody,
I'll be
Mike,
back
I want to
tomorrow
thank you
night.
for being here, brother.
Thank you.
And we're going to bring Mike down. We're going to sign off here, and then we're going to do a meditation I have to do to close the galactic portal, which is open right now. So I want to thank all of you for being here. We've had 5,000 people since right before 11 o'clock. We had 5,000 viewers just now. 170,000 likes and 5,000 viewers. It's crazy. Thank you, everybody, for being here. All 5,000 people that came and joined us for a while. We appreciate those that were dedicated and did the meditation. Thank you. Those that tried to do it, we thank you for trying, and we're going to do it again. We'll set a date for it. Everybody have a great night. Have a good week. And I love you all. You'll have a good night. We'll catch you later. This is Encounters. I am Commander Elion.